Hello and welcome to session 9 of Throughout Time. Should have some interesting stuff planned for today. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in now. And my audio is off the
attached to
whole
the
time.
broomstick that has like a use of fireball.
It's a shame
Because
spell
why
storm's
not?
only first or second level, but I guess that is to prevent you from like picking up a rock and storing fireball on it, and now you have a fireball grenade that can be used 10 times with no spell slots.
Yeah, honestly, I just thought it would be funny to just walk in and just point a sword at someone and be like, "Die!"
What are you referring to?
We
The
were talking
Artificer
about
11th level
Artificer
feature, you
class.
can spell
Spell
store any
storing
first or
item,
second
yeah.
level spell into a martial weapon, simple weapon, or a spellcasting focus.
Yeah.
I could totally just give Kalani like 10 uses of Thunder Wave focused on the axe and just be like, haha.
Yeah, swing your axe and you get to cast Thunder Wave.
I just kind of picture it looking like you just walking over, just being like, "Can I see your weapon for a minute?" And then I just hand it to you. You grab it, I let go, you fall over, and then you just kind of get it up, and then just slap a device on there, and then be like, "You can take this back." And then I just casually one-handed bring it back.
So this reminds me of another character of mine. He uses a tower shield. So the tower shield on its own weighs 20 pounds, but with the Juggernaut enhanced shield, with the Juggernaut shield bond, it doubles the weight for anyone who's not him. So it's a 40-pound shield that weighs like lighter than a napkin to him.
Yeah. Honestly, one of these days, I would love to have a character who has an item like that's kind of like Thor's hammer, in which that you can't lift it if you're not that guy.
Yeah.
And I would love to just pin someone with it.
Yeah.
Just have a dragon coming after us. I just drop it in its jaw, and it's just sitting there trying to get out.
Stay.
Stay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
I'm gonna go over there now.
I just drop it on its tongue, and it can't move now.
I'm working on doing some stuff in the general store. I'm working on adding modified arrows, so you can buy like barbed arrows that you can use to grapple people. You can buy rope arrows that you can shoot a rope out with. You can buy phoenix arrows that do a whole bunch of extra fire damage. That sort of stuff.
That's why you were so quiet. Sorry, apparently the volume I set you to reset. So you were quieter than usual. I noticed that last week, but then again, I adjusted your volume the week prior. Maybe it's because I don't know enough about Discord.
What were you asking,
bro? The pyrotechnics for me in this instance can be done without the flame.
Yes, because it's more technological in nature.
So basically, while we've been just sitting around, I'm just sitting here making a whole bunch of different grenades. Don't mind me, I'm only making thermal detonators and flashbangs.
I'm still firmly in the belief that occasionally you just ask Griswold if she has some volatile substance, and then Griswold just haphazardly tosses it to you.
Oh, hey, portal pops out of nowhere.
Oh crap, I forgot to send what I was doing during the break.
Oh, you wanted to do something?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
What did you want to do?
I just wanted to tinker with the slave collar that I got off the slave.
Okay, what do you want to do with it?
I want to disarm it, and then
okay.
Yeah, I just want to pretty much disarm it and stuff. And use it to my advantage.
I swear to God.
Make a straight intelligence check.
Intelligence? I'm not good at that.
I'm just picturing we're just all sitting there cleaning our weapons, and then
I'm sitting here building.
And then she
grenades,
just behind us, Juno just detonates, and we just all turn around like the hell was that?
Yeah,
And then-
you tinker with it, and you manage to disarm it.
Oh yay!
Good for you.
I can
I was going to
threaten
say have
somebody
some
with
guidance with
this.
that, but you don't need it.
Yeah.
You don't
I'm,
need it.
I'm a
too
little
busy
disappointed
building
we
thermal
didn't.
detonators.
I'm a little disappointed we didn't get the we didn't all just suddenly turn around and see a smoking crater where Juno was, and
I
then
could
have
drop
the
another
pulling
nuke if you want.
sensation through time and end up back in that one room.
I could drop another nuke if you want.
No, thank you. I mean, if you really want us to die, I can always drop a thermal detonator on the ground.
Hey, why not both?
I would do it.
I
I'm
looked
sorry,
up
am I the
thermal
only one
detonator
who
stat block,
did-
and it's a small thermonuclear fusion explosion.
Am I the only one whenever Croneria like brings us back in time? Am I the only one who just imagines her like running over to a machine and just like furiously turning a crank?
I didn't imagine that.
I just imagine she just like comes and checks in on us every now and then notices we're dead and then she goes, "Oh, for crying out." Just starts furiously turning a machine and it just pulls us back in time, and then she just like screams into a microphone, "Don't do whatever you just did." And then runs back to deal with the monster.
Just puts the whole fight on pause. Like, hold up, I need to fix something.
Yeah. Great. Now I'm just picturing that the reason the terrace got so far up the mountain is that at some point she just went, I can't, and then just paused time and then just went for a smoke break. and then after like what I guess could pass for 10 minutes when time no longer exists, she realizes, that's right, I can't burn anything because it takes time to do so. As does everything.
Anyways, yeah, you can still hear the sounds of battle outside, and they appear to be getting louder.
It's drawing closer, don't you think?
Not our fight till it becomes our fight.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, we're locked up in the cell.
Unless you want
I
to.
mean, granted, we still have our weapons because we managed to convince him that was the thing.
There is still a knight stationed with you. If you want to convince him that you can help, you could get out or something like that.
I need a.
The one
I need a bathroom break.
The one wizard dude already said that it was better for us to wait here, so I'm waiting.
He said
here.
it was better for you to go there. He didn't say it was better for you to stay there permanently.
Oh. Card games.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna check the book.
Alright, make an investigation check.
I cast guidance on myself.
Okay. You guys got a DC 20. I think you guys got a 25 last time you checked it. Or something like a 25 of that.
Yeah, it was like 24, 25, I think.
Yeah, you don't learn anything new, but you still feel like there's something else you could be learning from it.
Alright.
No.
I mean, if one of you wants to help him, you could.
I mean, I guess I could, but like, would that add anything?
Actually, are any of you proficient in investigation?
I am, but I'm the one who did it. So
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
So
I'm
anyone proficient in
proficient.
investigation can help him,
Okay, I'll help him then.
which would give him advantage. So
okay. Can I do it with the guidance again, or
you can if you want to.
okay?
Might as well.
Really?
Yeah. You don't learn anything new from this round of reading.
Wow.
We tried.
Really?
You already got the 25, 26 area.
Yeah, I know, but
26 to 30
I
range.
turn around and I see that it's just that, and I see two 25s. I'm just like, really?
You would have
I'm doing
learned
something
something
at the
new
other
if you,
side of my room.
you would have learned something new if you hadn't gotten that area first. But if you haven't gotten that area before, but you have, so.
Theoretically, can we learn something new if we go down? Like I think we got like an 18 and a 25. So if we got like 16.
No, you would have gotten everything below, and that it's an incremental check, so you would have gotten everything below, and then
This
Alright.
might prove a problem. Because even if I were to crit, I don't think it. Even if I were to crit, it would just. It would only give me a
with guidance on a high enough roll,
22.
Varut could get to the highest tier, and learn the final thing that you have. There's only one more thing you can learn. But Varut would have to roll really well and have guidance to do it.
So watch us never roll that high.
I mean, if you ever get like a success card, you could use it.
That is true.
You don't have any right now.
No.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I mean, so far I haven't been given a real reason to think that going into the battle's what we need to do right now. Because it may be getting closer, but they seemed pretty adamant that we don't join the fight.
I don't know. That kind of makes me want to join the fight, but
that's because you're in your rebellious age.
like
at 240.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you have been
fun.
in your cell, occasionally news has come of the battle, and the night outside seems to be looking more and more worried.
Okay. I just want to point out for all of us that Juno is having one hell of a midlife crisis.
Yeah, definitely.
If you can even call it that, considering that she's well past what would have been the midlife. Crud, that hanger's broken.
Seeing the guard look weird, I want to call over and be like, hey,
what's going on?
You just received some bad news. Is the battle not going well?
Not at all. The Northerners are winning their battle. I believe they are from. I believe they call themselves Vikings or Norwegians, something like that. Norwegians, I believe, is the correct term.
Remember anything about Viking history?
They've been trying to take this castle for a while, but I fear we just don't have the ability to outlast them.
Perhaps we can help you with this.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuade, my boy.
Where my persuasion's not that good.
Anyone who would know about Vikings, but
you know, I will actually say that'll do it.
Oh, I was about to be like, I implore you to reconsider. Okay.
He looks.
Okay.
Was that a Futurama reference?
No, that is a reference to oh god, what was it?
Was it Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series?
No. There was a movie.
Wait. What did you say?
I implore you to reconsider.
That sounds like Monty Python or something.
No, it wasn't. It was like
Hold up.
Was it Kung Pao? Was that it?
Whatever.
Yeah, I think it was Kung Pao.
I just thought it was.
It was basically it was basically a really over the done like Japanese kung fu movie, but like with amazingly bad dubs. made it kind of
Yeah.
amazing because there's like one part in the movie where it looks like the main teacher died, but then it's like, wait, no, I'm not dead. Just because I went, doesn't mean I died. It just means it's very exhausting to stay awake right now.
Sounds like something.
And then, like,
I
at the
would
end of the
do.
movie, like after the credits, you see that the dude's still there. There's birds now.
Anyways,
and he's like, someone help me for the love of God.
the knight looks you up and down. Well, I suppose desperate times call for desperate measures. He pulls a key ring off of his belt and unlocks the door to the cell. Follow me.
Follow.
All right, he
I grab
leads
a
you.
couple shiny circular things and stick them on my belt.
Right, he leads
thermal
you out of the up the stairs, out of the castle, and out to a sort of grassy field in front of the castle, where there appears to be a battle being waged. There are 5 knights fighting very vigorously against 15. I'm just gonna call them Vikings. Okay, I hope that's all right.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We can picture a bunch of guys wearing non-armor.
Watched Vikings.
And
I know
roll
what.
initiative.
Right.
We are boys about to screw up the timeline.
It's not my timeline. I don't care.
Not my hydrant, so
My timeline, technically.
In my timeline, the world gets nuked.
Hey,
Well,
mine
I mean,
too.
over.
I mean, in your defense, like, could it be
Come on.
worse? Could anything you do here really be worse?
Well, yeah. Yeah. The butterfly effect, you know.
I mean, it could not be your timeline as well. It could be a timeline.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I mean, if you look at the name tags, you'll realize that this is a mythical timeline.
I'm just going by. Here we go. Screwing up the 1200s with futuristic technology. Y'all ready for some nuclear explosions?
There
Oh
are 4
no.
knights. There are 4
Introduce
knights fighting.
nuclear
5
warfare to me.
Introducing thermal detonators to the 1200s. What?
I mean, you've already introduced nuclear warfare to somebody who wields an axe and nothing else. Although saying that I wield the axe is kind of a stretch. I mean, I've seemingly avoided using it at all costs.
Just like axe? Nah, I'm gonna just grab them and throw them into each other.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, y'all seen Terminator 2? All those scenes where the Terminator was deliberately trying not to kill people?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I fight. Except I do it. Well, if I were trying not to kill people, I'm doing a pretty poor job of it.
Yeah. Griswold, you still need to roll initiative.
Oh, sorry about that.
You're good.
I should probably roll initiative for the Vikings.
21.
And the Knights. Okay, just a sec. Wow, the Vikings rolled like crap.
All right,
And so did the Knights. Okay then.
All right, so Gareth's the one in front of us, right?
Yes, Gareth is the one in front of you.
Yeah, he's
All right, Griswold, you're
he's
up
our
first.
guy, right? All right, I don't have a
Right.
projectile, so Gareth, you're my projectile.
The
Give
ones
me
with
a
the purple
second,
capes,
while
the
I-
ones with the name tags are your guys. The Vikings don't have name tags.
Got it.
You can't.
I mean, I assume in context we're seeing a bunch of guys running forward in light armor, helmets and stuff, whereas our guys are like full plate and stuff.
Yep.
All right. How overkill do you want me to do this?
Up
Whatever
to you.
gets us experience.
I'm not using
Alright.
experience.
Okay, let's.
Have any of you ever watched The Gamers Darkness Rising?
I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. And I know,
It's-
and my D&D group I'm in quotes it all the
10,
time.
15.
Yeah, well, I recommend watching it because I mean, it's because it is. If you're a D&D player, it is the most quotable movie ever.
Crap, this is on a square thing. So, shoot. 5, 10. That's not 20 feet now, is it?
What isn't?
It's like from that part to that part. Is that
We
20
don't
feet?
see anything.
Oh,
What are you
okay.
clicking? Oh, there you are. Yeah, that's like 30.
That's 20 feet.
Yep.
All right, that's 20 feet. Okay. All right. I successfully make my psychic test, and I am going to call upon the fires of the warp and basically just make a wall of fire in a line that way.
All right, so they need to make dex
Nice.
saves then. Roll the damage.
I
What do they get for dex saves? Oops, I just closed roll 20.
Oof.
That.
Quick! Roll crits while he's not looking.
Well, that's just great. Sorry to everyone on the stream. I'm just a dinghy. That's all.
Well, I mean, we're just gonna sit here and hope to God that this is the Shattered Glass Transformers universe, where we're all gonna suddenly be teleported to a different universe, while the planet itself turns into a giant robot to kick Primus in the face. I'm
What?
not even remotely making that up. That was a comic.
Okay then. Anyways.
You should look into Shattered Glass. That's part of the reason why.
and
Go ahead.
There's a transformer named Gaia, and she's literally Earth. Like Primus's secret sister.
Right,
And what's even
22.
better is that she's like not like the Shattered Glass Earth. She was like main G1 timeline Earth.
Yeah,
And but was like the sister of Shattered Glass Primus, who is evil.
Gaia
So
is
we
the
need
name
5
of
saves.
the goddess of Earth. So
Yep.
What's your DC? What's your DC on that?
all right, I believe my DC is 17.
All right, fail. Fail.
Also the Greek Titan of Earth.
Pass. Pass.
yes, I had a
Fail.
Percy Jackson phase in high school.
Dead.
As did I. I wish I finished that series.
I finished all of them except Trials of Apollo and Magnus Chase.
I was reading I have it right here. House of Hades.
Oh my gosh, that one hurt me.
All right, so yeah, 3 of the Vikings dropped dead.
And what I'm going to
I'm
do is I'm going to make my position right here.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Juno.
Oh golly, okay. I'm gonna take my which one is it? Automatic rifle.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot the closest guy I could see. This
Okay.
guy. Alright, 1 minute.
You guys know I can handle the closest guys, right?
I don't care.
It's all right. I just need to figure out what I need to throw right now.
Yep, that'll hit.
I mean, theoretically, if it weren't for, the way spell slots and stuff work, I could just hand you a thermal detonator and be like, hey, yeet this over there. Blow them all up.
I mean, we could make an argument for the DM.
And then Coral is going.
You still have a second attack.
Oh, I do! Crap, I totally forgot. I'm gonna shoot the same guy.
Just so you guys know, I am using Minion Masher for this fight, and he is dead. Because otherwise it would
will pretty much nuke the whole army. Gotcha.
Minion Masher. I'm using it just because there's a lot of enemies.
No, that's fair.
It makes sense.
Carl.
I mean, we're basically going Hyrule Warriors right now, so
basically, like everything within this circle will have to make a save.
Yeah, I mean, I'm literally the only one here who doesn't have like an area of effect attack of some kind.
You're gonna hit Lamarek too.
Yeah,
and Lancelot.
Because
it's a price that we are willing to pay.
But you are gonna hit all but one of the Vikings. if you put it right there, that first spot.
There, yeah, I'll hit everyone but him.
Yeah, and you would hit Lancelot and Lamorak as well.
Well, I mean, it's fine if we hit Lancelot.
is a jerk, anyways.
Yeah, no one
just
cares
kill
if we
him
kill
off.
Lancelot. Well, okay, the round table might care, but they'll thank us later. They'll be like,
Yeah,
wait,
I'll watch
how
Trevor
did you know he
kill
was a
Lancelot."
traitor? I just didn't like the cut of his jib.
I like to cut G.
She was too pretty. Pretty people are always evil.
I'm going to turn your field into a crater.
All right, so Juno, what's Carl doing?
That's how we know that Juno is a good guy.
Excuse you, I'm gorgeous, okay? I am the hottest ghoul in whole New Vegas, okay? Have you seen the other ghouls? They are
And-
disgusting.
And then we're
Okay,
just
Carl's gonna go over
Got a
here.
point
and-
there.
like,
Now I'm starting to question whether or not Juno's
Yeah.
actually evil.
so you think Kalani's evil?
Move Carl one tile above there, Juno.
So you think Kalani's evil because she's
You might want to
attractive?
go there instead of there so that you can still attack him without getting, annihilated by a thermonuclear explosion.
Wait. 1 second. I'm right here.
Is it
Oh, I
wrong that
remember.
this whole time I've just been
Can I move right over
imagining
here?
our characters have
Sure.
actually
And so
been chatting like
Oh,
this?
yeah.
I would still get you.
Fine, right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
you need to go there.
All right.
Is it wrong that this whole
No,
time
it's
I've
not
been
wrong.
picturing
Wrong direction.
us
Where do you want me to go?
Right
There.
All right.
Right where I am?
Yes.
there.
Any place
Okay.
where
Okay.
I don't plan on putting my wall of fire.
Okay, yeah. Then I'll just multi-attack the dude.
All right.
I'm just okay.
Nope.
Damn it.
Second attack. God
Also
damn it.
no.
Ugh,
Thank you.
whatever.
Thank you for the critical card. Ooh, look at that. A freaking fortuitous circumstance, which is literally useless for the DM.
Nice.
What does it do again?
You guys can play a fortuitous circumstance card, and it will just something good will happen. You can say something good you want to happen, and it'll happen. So. Yeah. Anyways, Kalani, your turn.
I imagine within reason. I can't
Yeah,
just
within reason.
Yeah,
we-
I can't
we
just be
dis-
like I want a I want this guy to be dead, but also us to have like a chicken dinner, and then a frickin' like an airplane overhead has its fuselage fail and a frozen turkey falls out of the sky and kills a dude, and we all stare and look at that for a minute because I mean, come on, even in the supernatural world, you don't see that twice.
Yeah. So, Kalani, it's your turn.
Oh, right. Let me see. The guy immediately in front of K there. He's
He's
within
the only
30
one I
feet, isn't he?
can't-
He is literally the only Viking not within the blast radius, and yes, he is within your melee range.
All right,
You would only have to move 20 feet to get in melee range.
that's fine.
You could
He's
throw
the only
him
one not
into the
in-
blast radius.
Might as well.
Time to die.
Might as well just be like, excuse me, I don't like you here. Excuse me, could you move over there, please? So yeah, I'm gonna move here, and get him his and I'm gonna put him on a play date with his friends.
All right. He will make a contested check against your grapple check. So
Let me
there's-
just remember where that was. Oh, good lord, I forgot it was that high.
Yes, you successfully grapple him.
I
He even got an 18 too. Like he rolled pretty well.
yeah, no, that is pretty well. Unfortunately, I get a plus 13 every time I roll.
Yep. All right.
Because
So you
expertise
successfully
was high
pick
with-
him up.
Okay,
And
yeah, so-
yeah.
Since I have the 2 attacks, I'm gonna put him on a little play date with his little friends over there. I'm gonna and it's a very fun game. Everyone knows it's called Catch.
Who you throwing him at?
How do you guys do that mouse pointer thing?
Click and
Okay, so-
hold.
So
What?
you
Oh, you
click
just
hold
you
for
just
the
press and
circle,
hold. There you go.
Or You can.
Yeah. Nice.
I'm going to be dropping a nuke right there, basically.
Are you throwing him into the wall of fire?
Okay. So who's
Like,
all?
really?
Where's the blast radius that's gonna happen? Is that
Um,
already happening?
You could throw him at any of them, and he would be in the blast radius.
this is all the way down
Um,
here.
Like literally any that's not where he is immediately right now.
Yes.
I mean, he literally just has
Alright,
to move
cool.
5 feet over.
Okay, cool. I'll just I'll throw him into his friend here.
Okay.
Catch.
All right. Make an attack roll.
That was 4d6, right?
Don't roll the damage. Just make the attack roll.
Oh yeah, no, that's
I mean,
sorry, it was.
Basically, all you had to do
Yeah,
was
no,
shove
I
it
it's been a
outside,
while, guys. It's been a while.
It has.
Yeah.
It's been a couple weeks.
And last couple times I played D&D, I haven't actually rolled anything. So, well, anything attack based at least. So, let me just. It was
Strength modifier
Good
and
Lord.
proficiency bonus.
I was looking at the numbers that I modified since last session, and good Lord. Yeah, that math checks out.
Yeah, that hits. So the guy you throw him at is dead,
Yeah.
and he lands right there.
Catch. Yeah, so he's there now.
So you basically just replaced the guy that was there with that guy.
Yeah. He
Baroot.
Goomba stomped his buddy.
Ready for massive explosions. I pull off a shiny silvery ball and I push a switch forward, and then I just throw it right there.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll percent. Roll a d10. Actually, roll a d10.
Roll a d10, not the 8d6.
Roll a d10 first.
D10 plus what? Just d10.
Just straight d10.
He just Goomba stomped his buddy there.
All right.
All right.
What's the DC on that?
17.
So 8 of them will fail their saving throws. So yeah, that one's dead. That one's dead. This one's half dead. Actually, roll damage.
Roll damage.
So that's
Okay,
5,
8d6 fire damage.
7,
Reminds me of home.
8.
Boom.
Oh yeah, that's a big enough hit to just kill them. Just kill those that failed.
Yeah. And what? Don't those who succeed take like half damage?
Yeah. And then Lancelot and Lamorak. Oh yeah, this guy too. Yeah,
That one and that one
he
are also
passed,
hit.
so he still took damage, but he didn't
So he has 21 or more hit points.
die.
Okay.
Hit points are hard to think for these guys. This is
Yeah,
medium
true.
match.
No, it's cool. No, it's cool. Lamorak's got plot armor. It's fine.
Lamorak fails his saving throw. Lancelot also fails his saving throw.
I mean, can we do we want to argue whether or not Lancelot has plot armor?
Well, it's not gonna kill him. It is gonna do damage, but it's not gonna kill
I
him.
mean, what if the wall of fire mysteriously moves that direction?
All right, there are 2 Vikings left.
One of them's getting ate by Carl.
One of them is going to turn around and he's going to sprint the heck out of there.
Hey,
Fair
I'm
enough.
gonna beat the crap out of that person.
The other is going to attack Galahad.
Just that one that ran away going back to his buddy's guys. There was a black demon there who threw a shiny thing.
Wow, he only gets 1 attack. Okay. He does not hit Galahad. And Galahad is then going to attack him back.
That dude running away, he's like, that's not how you go to Valhalla. It's not.
There was a black demon with green
Okay, Galahad misses his first attack.
Ragnarok has come.
Galahad hits his second attack with a critical hit and just decapitates that guy.
All right, quick question. How bad do we want that Viking alive?
He's dead.
No, the other one.
Oh, the one that ran?
No, the one who ran, the sensible
I
one.
can chase that.
Shoot him.
I mean, if he's within 120
Shoot
feet,
him
I
in the
can shoot him.
kneecap, yo.
Let's see here. His movement speed, I think, is 30 feet. Yes. So he would be, what, 150 feet away right now? Plus whatever he was before. So, about right here.
Could still reach that.
So, the closest
can't.
of you would be Varut, 30 feet away. So, from Varut, he's 180 feet.
180. So I could move. No, wait. No, I couldn't. I couldn't move within short range. But he's definitely still within long range of the blaster.
It's not your
Furthest
turn
my
anyways.
automatic
Griswold,
rifle
do you
can
actually
reach
want to do something to
is
this guy?
240.
All right. Okay. So I can dispel the firewall, cast haste on myself, thereby doubling my speed.
Okay.
And since my speed is already, hold up, for 9th level is already 60 feet normally.
Goes up to
So-
120 feet. Okay.
All right. So 120 feet, and then double that to 240 feet if I spend the entire turn just running.
If you
How
were to
bad
dash,
do we want this guy alive?
if you were to sprint, you could go a lot further than that. But yeah, if you were to dash, you would get 240 feet.
All right.
So you could get to him
I'd
if
say
you
alive.
dashed,
I
but you'd have to
gonna
dash
take down
and
the
then.
firewall.
Dash and then use the second action for whatever you're gonna do to it.
Yes. So, oh shoot, that's a free line. Okay, we're gonna take that. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, don't bother
Well, yeah,
moving your
so-
mini since you would be off screen.
All right. Oh, okay. I guess it would be off screen. Oh, all right. And my second attack, I'm gonna beat him with my stick.
All right, go for it.
Non-lethal
Alright.
damage.
Non-lethal damage with
Yep,
magical
make
stick.
make your attack roll.
All right. So roll
I just,
1d.
He sees
I just-
Griswold running towards him. He sees what
I
appears
just-
to be a court jester just sprinting towards him.
yeah. I just saw. I
Walking
pictured
speed.
Griswold's weird lanky proportions just suddenly dash forward and then clock him on the head with her stick.
All right.
Bonk.
Okay, so
Bonk.
I need to look up stats real quickly. Proficiency mod is plus
Basically, it was zoom, zoom, bonk.
so 3,
Oh.
5, and I don't think there's anything else I need to add, so it's just plus 8. So
Yeah,
25 to hit.
yeah, that'll hit.
All right. Roll 1d.
Don't bother rolling damage. You knock him unconscious.
I was just picturing a D&D meme I found where it's just like, does a 31 hit? And then it just showed that one picture of Mr. Incredible from Incredibles
Yeah,
2.
or he's just
where
angry, like.
yeah.
All right.
So yeah, you want
I'm
to
gonna
try
take
perform a
his-
little trick now that combat's over? Like, I did it, guys.
As you wait, there was more battle going on around the castle. This wasn't the only battle. This was just a part of it. And as you regroup, the rest of the battles come to an end. And the leader guy and the old man approach. The leader guy points his sword at the group of you. Why are these interlopers out of their cell? I demand you return to
on
them.
crack at the moment. I'm just going to be like just what is it, squatting really fast.
And then the night that carried you that let you out of your cell, he goes up to the leader guy. Look around you, Arthur. Clearly these Vikings would have overrun us if it weren't for these strangers. I think they've at least earned their freedom.
Yo, King Arthur.
And the other knights agree with him. And he looks at you. Very well, but I still don't trust them. Perhaps they can help us.
What?
The Monkai wants help.
Talk to
Keep
Merlin.
saying that
He will brief you on our current task. And then the leader guy leaves.
So was he like super decorated, or was he just like normal night dude
He
with
just
beard?
had a little bit fancier armor, and his helmet was, you know how like in movies and stuff, the king's helmet has like crown shapes on it.
Yeah. Okay.
A little
I
bit fancier
slap the
armor.
nearest person's arm and just be
All
like,
right. All right. I'm just gonna.
"That's King Arthur."
Yes, I was making no attempt to hide that this was King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table.
No, that's fine.
I knew
No,
that
that's
the
fine.
first
I'm just
thing-
waiting for the. I'm just
Well, I'm
waiting for
gonna
the part
turn
where we go to Varut's world and we all have to engage pod racing, and figure out how to pod race. Anyway, who's
Pod racing.
Anyway, so I'm gonna turn to like the and start to be like, so who's this Merlin?
That would be me, and the wizard steps forward. The old man.
He's a wizard.
Old man, you heard not. He's a wizard. Yes, he's Merlin. He is Merlin the wizard.
He's a wizard.
It's the psyker.
The old
Is
man
this man
steps
sanctioned?
forward. That would be me.
You guys were like myths or something. That's so awesome.
you
I'm
know
just
of
gonna
these
look-
people?
Oh
Juno?
yeah,
But you
we
can't
had
see
some
the
myths.
expression on my face because of my helmet. But just the way I have my head tilted at you, you sort of get to look like I'm looking at you like I think you're crazy.
Yeah, did you not learn the stories of King Arthur and the Round Table?
Really? Take such
Let
the
me
old
ask-
Merlin
answer that
will.
question with another question. What about you and the 7 heroines?
Merlin will tell.
I know about
Will tell
heroin,
Juno.
but
For the
7?
Jedi and the Sith.
Merlin tells Juno, "I'm afraid in your world we are myths."
Okay.
Wait, you understand different worlds?
Well, it's
To a degree,
Merlin.
not as well as the author of that book you carry, but
You know
To
who
a
he
degree.
is.
oh yes, I have met the Doctor. He has traveled to many worlds, including mine.
I'm just trying to remember out of game. The Doctor was that Dragonborn dude we ran into, right?
Yep.
Probably
Dr. what?
talking about
Dr.
like
Quillrith.
Doctor Who. Jeez.
Who's Dr. What? Completely original character.
Doctor
guys.
Who? God, if we ran into that guy, we'd just be like, nope.
Doctor Who.
He's just like, I'm the Doctor, and we're like, Doctor Who? And then he's like, no, it's just the Doctor. And then we're like, okay, see ya. We're like, we're not dealing with that kind of
Hey,
craziness.
When did Doctor Who air? Because if it was in the Fallout world, I might know it.
Hang on. Black and white
It's,
TV at least. I
I
can
think
look
it
it up.
was 1940s.
Let me double check.
It's been around for a while.
Anyways, I'm gonna turn to Merlin and be like, so what is this that you need our
Like
help with?
60s.
Yeah,
Well,
63.
There was
Okay.
once a
I'm
circle of
just
standing.
crazy then.
There was once a circle of standing stones, erected by our ancestors. Its magic protected this castle, and the Vikings, I don't entirely know how, seem to have stolen it from us.
Ah, you mean one of these Vikings?
Yes, these are but a portion of their forces.
Oh. Should we ask him?
We know where they went. They
Oh,
went to the north, far to the north. We need to. We were planning an expedition, but we needed to clear out these Vikings nearby before we set off. If you can successfully, if you travel with us, and we successfully reobtain the stones, I will give you my staff that you are searching for.
how important is the staff to you? Just asking. Do you have like a spare one, It's like, are we taking like your only defense? Is this like a walking stick?
I can cast my spells without it, but it is a powerful source of arcane magic.
Oh, okay. I
It will
didn't
not
want to
be
like
easy
screw
to.
you over or anything if we take this.
It will not be easy to part with, but I understand it is important.
So, where do we begin?
Follow me to the
I
war
guess.
room.
Oh, all right.
All right, we go into the war room. I don't know if it's going to actually be the round table or not.
It is the round table.
Okay, cool. I'm going to break a chair.
Okay, then.
No, I'm just going to, like, I just picture myself trying to sit down, and then and then the chair breaks, and then Lancelot walks up and is like, how was my chair?
But you get in there and you see Arthur and a couple other knights around the table. Merlin leads you up to it. There's a map of what I'm just gonna tell you. It's a map of the island of Great Britain.
Yeah.
And
can
there
I
is
find the
a
Isle of Man on it?
there
Yeah,
is
it's right there.
there's a small model of a castle at one end and a dagger stabbed into the map at the other.
Ooh,
Um,
someone's angry at the map.
and Merlin points to the dagger. The dagger points to where the Vikings' camp is.
Little eccentric.
Well, Arthur is a little eccentric.
We all.
Would you like us to torture them while we're there?
I'm going to just look at Griswold like, what?
I don't
Yeah, I
think
looked at his fingers and they're like, why?
I don't think there's any need for that, but
I know about the Bloody Eagle.
the what?
Bloody
what?
Eagle. You guys don't know what the Bloody Eagle is? It's a Viking torture method.
Never heard of it.
I haven't either.
It's
There's no-
cool. Like
This is fascinating.
They show it in if you know the movie Midsummer, I love that movie. But yeah, it's so cool. Like they get you strapped to like a post or something, and they like rip your ribs from the back and pull out your lungs.
Okay, moving
Alright.
right along.
100 real fast.
Cool.
This is some pleasure cult stuff right here.
Okay, so
I've never
Maddie's a
heard of it.
psychopath. Got it.
This admittedly sounds... I'm not gonna lie. That was actually very fascinating, Maddie.
It's really cool. Like they show it in the show Vikings, and like, oh my gosh, it's so awesome. Sorry.
So awesome. They're carrying
It's
ribs and lungs out, said Maddie the serial killer before she became a
Oh
serial killer.
my gosh.
Don't worry, we're only discovering this in front of King Arthur.
Anyways,
5 years we're all gonna see on the news, you know, just the serial killer caught, and we're gonna be like, I knew her.
I mean, there's also waterboarding.
Well, I mean, that's standard.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
let me
That's standard protocol.
God, I could always just nearly electrocute them to death. We want to do.
Arthur
Or,
will.
you know, I could just break their backs and watch them
Yeah,
squirm.
and if they die, I'll just bring them back to life so we can do it again.
Arthur turns towards you. Your fighting abilities are to be commended, but I still don't really trust you. We are leaving in a day. Prepare yourselves to leave. And we will leave with or without you.
Alright. Do
All
we
right.
want to leave sooner just to get the drop on them?
Are you addressing that to Arthur?
No, I'm addressing that to what was it? to Juno.
I mean,
All right.
We're gonna take that as a no then. All right, we'll leave with them.
No, not yet.
We'll take...
okay.
I guess we better get some rest then.
I'll sit down at a workbench and craft another thermal detonator.
All right. You guys will get a long rest.
I'm going to read through
Not
my
that
list
you've
of
taken any
plays to figure
damage.
out which is the next one to perform.
Is there anything you would like to do to prepare to leave?
I'm gonna work a bit on my armor to make sure it's good to go.
Okay.
Wait, does this
maybe try to
castle
fix
have
a
a
few.
courtyard?
Maybe see what I can do to fix a few of the dents or
Yes,
holes in
yes,
it.
the
Because
castle has a courtyard.
maybe see what I can do to-
and real quick, Kalani, make a. What should I have you make? A survival check? Yeah, survival check. Anyways, Griswold?
All right. I am going to go to the castle courtyard.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna play my little instrument, my little wraithbone manipulator, to look as very unsuspicious as possible.
All right.
As I kind of dig a hole with my foot and put a seed in the ground.
A seed from the tree, or
a seed from the tree.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you make a check for that. The knights are too busy to worry about it.
I'm just picturing Griswold walking out, trying to look horrifically nonchalant, even though there's no way you can. And then you're just awkwardly looking around, and then just suddenly kind of shifting some dirt aside, trying to cleverly drop a seed into it, and then just kind of shift a foot over it, and then just kind of tries to walk away again, horribly
whistling while it's happening.
Yeah, horribly noticeable, but somehow nobody noticed or cared.
John, two things. One, I'm also going to be just tinkering with the power supply. This is how I'm going to flavor my increased damage for the E-web. And with my proficiency with Smith's tools, help Lonnie with bringing the arm. I don't actually have Smith's
Sure.
tools.
Sure. You're an artificer, so you can create them.
This is true.
Yeah, right tools for the job. Yes. So go ahead and make that check with advantage, Kalani.
Oh. Yeah, because like I said, fixing some holes and
yeah.
Well, that's a 16.
16's good.
Yeah, because I mean, I imagine I've at least got a couple holes in my armor because I got shot by a Gatling gun.
Yeah, Varut will with Varut's assistance, you manage to repair the holes, bang out some of the dents and the armor, and you get the armor shining nice.
As shining as it can get in this condition.
Yeah.
Without a proper forge.
I doubt we fixed some of the chain links, but that's fine.
Anything else?
Not really. I mean, I already spent a good chunk of time making sure my weapons were good to go.
I'm going to pick up.
And I don't know if they've got. I don't know if they've got any healing potions here to replenish the ones I've lost.
Nope.
I just tinker with the power supply to the E-web, increasing it. Set up a remote detonator.
I guess I'll just kind of watch what Varut's doing. Hopefully he doesn't blow me sky high. He's just like, this is the most, what's that? The most volatile substance in the known galaxy. One wrong move and it can, shit! and then just shows, it just shows like that one scene from Terminator 2.
I dropped it, boom!
Alright, Juno, what were you saying?
I'm going to pick up one of the Viking shields and just play frisbee with Carl.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a big frisbee.
It's a big dog.
Fair.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to do?
That's all I wanted to do.
I'm just making sure if there's anything else you guys want to
do. Aside from casual chatter.
All right. Merlin will actually give you the help action.
Okay.
The what?
The help action, so he has advantage.
Okay, and I'm using guidance.
Nothing new. Merlin does stress that there's he doesn't really understand it himself, but he does stress that Quillworth figured something out that you need to know from this book. You need to have learned from this book. And yeah, the knights begin to pack up to leave. And I assume you're going to go with them.
Yep.
Yep. I assumed we had pretty much already packed up and were ready to go, just waiting outside.
Maybe.
Which I just think is funny because he's like, "We'll leave without you," and then we proved he's not leaving without us by just being immediately in his path.
Yeah, Arthur does scowl when he sees you ready to go.
Yeah.
So yeah, the first couple of days go by of the trip go by pretty uneventfully.
I just want to ask: are we riding horseback or?
They
foot?
provide horses for you.
They're gonna need a big.
They
need
do
bigger
provide a
horse for
big
me.
draft horse for Kalani.
I just pictured that they just got a wagon, and I'm just
Yeah,
behind it.
they got like a wagon that would be pulled by two horses, and you're just
Yeah.
sitting in the back.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting.
Yeah, they would have to have a wagon because they food supplies and stuff.
Yeah, food supplies, and I'm big.
Yeah, and you're just sitting in the back of the wagon.
Yeah, just watching the scenery retreat behind me.
Yeah, the first 2 days go by pretty uneventfully. Arthur and Merlin, who are Arthur is riding by the wagon and Merlin is driving the wagon, and they're talking about something. They're talking about possibly obtaining further allies. They say it's possible they might be able to convince someone that they're to join them. You don't understand who it is.
Doubt it. I mean, I'm trying to get a grasp of this world, although this world's easier to understand because it's kind of like Hyrule. So, yeah, I'm not going to interrupt their conversation.
That would be a crazy idea. I doubt there would probably be a rebellion right away, because not only are we alien to the entire populace.
I'm sorry,
I don't think any of us know how to run a 13th century kingdom.
I'm just picturing. I was just picturing Griswold was trying to do a trick on the horse, while the horse was running, just trying to balance on one leg and then slipping, falling, and then catching up to the horse and jumping back on.
Doing it again.
Falls off, jog along, hop up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then all of us just face palm and be like, "You idiot."
You travel across the English countryside, and as you travel, the land gets hillier. You all can tell you're traveling north. And you
so cold.
Come across.
And it's not even night.
You come across a wide, squat castle made of a darker stone than Arthur's.
What's that?
Dark, so it must be evil.
I'm gonna ask Merlin what that is.
Stirling Castle. The Scottish live there. Arthur and I have been considering asking for their help. They are great warriors, but very, very fiercely independent.
I know a thing or two about that.
Yeah, so do I. It reminds me of my own people. I'm not independent.
Yeah, we're just like I'm just picturing. We're like, wait, we're both from different independent countries. Screw you for existing. Everybody ruins it, especially the Scots.
What do you think? Do you think we should ask them for help?
I don't see the harm in it. If If we play our cards right, the worst that could happen is we simply walk away empty-handed.
These castles are so small.
I assume they're also having trouble with the Vikings, no? You have a common enemy in this.
Yes, possibly. I think
I'm seeing even less reason not to ask.
he turns the wagon towards the castle,
All right.
and the knights and such follow.
Yeah, and I just imagine that when I turned around to talk to Merlin, it's just like the wagon creaked as I moved.
Yeah. You approach the castle, and a red-haired guy on the wall looks down at you. Now, I'm not actually going to attempt a Scottish accent. Sorry.
Yeah, it's very hard to for an American.
I can
accent.
do a Scottish accent occasionally. I can sometimes pull it off. But
yeah, I understand. I understand. Half the time I try to do a Scottish accent, I always slip back into a British accent, and I know that's
same
wrong.
Here.
Or Cockney.
And you approach the.
We ain't about to be that racist.
The Brumbies.
You approach the castle, and he shouts down at you, "Who goes there?" Merlin shouts back up,
"Answer, your father smelled of elderberries."
Sorry, out of character. It's just like, "'Tis I, King Arthur, King of the Brits."
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I swear to
Well,
God.
I don't think that would get you accepted into the Scottish castle.
So he.
I just can't think of why the Scots would be welcome to such a person.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a complete mystery.
Yeah, you.
So he shouted, "Who goes there?"
Merlin will shout back up. We'll actually shout back up that it is the people of King Arthur.
Seeking audience.
Seeking audience with the. I actually don't know what the title. King, I guess. Yeah, with the. I'll say the Lord of the castle, because this character that you're gonna meet isn't the Scottish king. He's just the Lord of it.
Yeah.
He's just the leader of this clan.
Fair enough. It's not like we're about to go to Skyrim and talk to the Jarl.
Great Jarl.
Hear about the Vikings?
Yes.
Merlin shouts back up, yes. I suppose I'll see if he wants to talk to you. He descends into the castle, and
I assume, like all of us, we haven't. I'm assuming none of us have actually gotten off the horses.
No,
in
none
case
of
we
the
need
knights.
to leave.
None of the knights have gotten off the horses.
Yeah. So I'm still sitting in the wagon.
Yep. And
I'm actually wondering if it's a covered wagon, so they don't even know I'm there.
No, it is not. It's not a covered wagon.
Okay.
It's an open wagon.
Yeah.
They see you with a giant, hulking mass of armor.
Yeah. And
with a big axe.
After you wait for a little while, and the guy comes back up on the
tapping Gerudo Valley on my armor.
comes back up on the wall and looks down at you. He says he's willing to meet. And the drawbridge comes down.
And we ascend over the bridge.
I just didn't feel like it.
He could have climbed the bridge and just been like, "Hello, we're here to help." Meanwhile, the Scots just like, "Royale!" and punches back down the wall.
With lots of cables, I could always just, like Indiana Jones across the
I just pictured Griswold jumping over, climbing up the wall, saying we're here to help, and just the Scot immediately screams, "God bloody hell!" and punches you back down the thing. You fall into the moat, and we just see alligators snap. And then we're just like, "Oh, great." And get pulled back in time.
Yeah, let's do that again.
You're like, "Let's do that again, but grander."
Anyways, I was having some issues with the stream. We lost
Oh,
some
you're
of
fine.
the visual footage, but that's not that big of a deal because it's more of a
It's not.
podcast.
day
We-
for the
we weren't,
Imperium, man.
We weren't. It's not like the visual mattered right now. There
Yeah,
was no.
the visual almost never matters. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, you come into the castle courtyard and you see a keep before you. The guard that was on the wall comes down and ushers you into the keep.
And we ride over the bridge.
Yeah, you already
Get
rode
into
over.
the
You already
Okay.
rode over the bridge.
Okay, we're in the courtyard.
Yes.
Someone's
climb
been
out of
drowned.
the climb out of the I climb out of the wagon
Yep.
and
I'll bounce you.
just stand to my full height,
They
sheath my weapon.
they do look at you kind of shocked, but they don't say anything.
Because I'm just Yorm the giant over here.
I'm just gonna squat down to what was it to their level, so they don't feel nearly as small.
Arguably, that makes you look weirder.
Yeah.
You just like walk like that, squatting.
Wop 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 wop.
I just kind of picture like a weird, strange waddle with your legs moving while your arms just dangle limply under you.
So you head into the keep, I assume.
Yes.
You see various Scottish people. Some going about, some talking, some doing other things, and in a simple wooden throne at the end of the keep, a burly red-haired man. There's just a burly red-haired man, and he carries a Scottish claymore.
Nice.
It's like against the ground in one of his hands,
Yeah.
and he looks in at you. I hear you have come to my castle about Vikings.
Yes, we were on our way to defeat them at their camp, or hopefully defeat them. We were wondering if you would render assistance.
They've been quite the issue, and I do have a few soldiers that have been itching for a fight. Tell you what, I'll give you a deal. If one of you can best me in a duel, we'll join you.
I'll step forward.
I just look over my shoulder.
No,
like, "Johnny."
Let him pick. Let him pick.
No, it's up to you. Who do you want to fight me?
No, you're just.
Who
I'll
wants
step
to fight
forward.
me?
I'm like, Bobby, it better be you.
Very well.
Yeah.
Everyone clear out.
Wish I could do something for you.
Guess we're clearing
I
out.
suppose
They don't think I'm a girl.
I suppose I should tell you my name. I am Douglas Hatton, patriarch of the Hatton clan.
Kalani, Iron Knuckle of the Gerudo clan.
He raises the sword, which is, while
Yeah.
he is smaller than you, his sword is bigger than your axe.
That's kind of ridiculous, given. I mean, you see the picture of me with my axe there, right?
Yeah. The Scottish Claymore
So
was
you're
the
telling me,
biggest
so you're telling me
sword.
this dude's. So you're telling me this dude's Cloud Strife.
The Scottish Claymore was the biggest weapon ever used in history.
Bigger than a great sword.
Yeah.
Let me see.
It's like a great sword on steroids.
They were huge. The biggest weapon ever actually used. There were ceremonial weapons that were bigger, but the biggest weapon ever actually used in battle was the Scottish Claymore.
Claymore is actually bigger than polearms?
Well, I don't think it's bigger, but it's more like there's more blade to it than a polearm.
More blade and more heft because it's a sword
What?
that's like, oh yeah, look at that Zweihander. It's so small and cute.
Either I'm finding the wrong picture, or that sword isn't as big as a great sword.
It's
Because great swords
think-
were often taller than their users.
A claymore is a great sword. It's a great sword.
With this picture that I see, yeah, that claymore looks a lot bigger than that person.
Yeah. Scottish claymores were huge.
I must
And
be
also,
finding
this
the
is a
wrong
bit of a
pictures.
fantasy
I don't know
world where
why.
this is a
I
bit
think
of a
it's-
fantasy world too. So this claymore is
Yeah.
bigger than it would be in the real world.
Ah, there's one. Oh yeah, that is pretty
And
decent.
also, there's more to it than just length. There's weight of the blade, thickness of the blade.
Yeah, no, okay, that's pretty good.
Anyways, roll initiative, Kalani. We're gonna do this theater of the mind.
Oh yes, theater of the mind, initiative. Let's do this. Okay.
And I really need money, so kind of thinking that might be a good idea.
There's a good chance he beat my initiative.
No, he did not. You're up first.
Wow, he rolled worse than me.
Yes, you got an 8.
Really should.
Okay, so
And
do I want to do this honorably with my weapon, or do I want to?
He does clarify that the fight is to the yield, not to the death.
Yeah, in order for me to really
Yeah.
function well,
Fight
You
the
probably
yield, not
wouldn't
to-
want to kill him anyway, because then you'd have the entire castle coming down on you.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
and we wouldn't have his head.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm debating whether or not I want to do this like honor duel style with my axe, or do I want to just assert my authority and throw him like a toy?
Pick him up and yeet him into somewhere
Well,
else.
I'm going to go ahead and actually give you a bit of a battleground here,
I think I pretty much
Yeah.
so that you can actually
Okay.
see it. I'm just gonna use the same one, but I'm just gonna move some stuff out of the way.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just zooming in on my character right now.
Here go the guards.
A little
Let's
bit of
see,
me
how
wants to
about-
interfere with the fight, but the other part of me doesn't want to because I
No.
you
Just
get the
watch
code of
as
honor.
Kalani tries to. Yeah, just watch as Kalani proves that if she wants to lay someone out, she will.
Oh yeah, we can finally go
All
to
right.
ice cream dinner.
So- It's my turn. I approach the guy, obviously.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
gonna cook
Oh,
for you. I
you're
have
approaching him?
Yes. And
I've gotten pretty good.
okay,
at
and
some things.
I'll
Yeah,
just get that
so-
roll ready because it'll be the same regardless of if I attack or throw.
Okay.
I want him to, but he's not sure. He's one class here, so it kind of depends on how flexible.
You know what? I guess I'll grapple him.
All right.
Let's do it.
He will attempt to resist.
Ooh.
He rolled worst,
Oh.
so you successfully grapple him.
Yeah. I just pick him up by. He comes at me with his claymore. I pick him up by his shoulder and throw him flat on his back.
All right. He is a
Like 10
medium
feet
creature.
away.
He is a medium creature, so that is 2d6 plus your strength modifier, bludgeoning damage.
Wait, 2d6 plus strength modifier?
Yes.
Relax a little bit.
Just pick him up and
No, need the slash.
Yeah, actually, it's
All right.
fun, so I
All right.
think it's probably
Boom! Puh.
good.
Yep. He hits the ground.
with a loud slap, I hear.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Yep. Anything else?
I mean, he's already attacking me, but I guess I taunt. Not a mean one, just like a, just kind of a. That's all you got.
Okay. He will. Yeah. Oh, yep. That's not what I wanted to do. I was resizing the token. He will move up. And he will swing his sword at you.
Yeah.
He's gonna hit you with the flat of the blade. I should
Yeah.
make sure you know that. So that's a 24 to hit.
Oh wow, he hit.
That's 8 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then his second attack is a dirty 20 to hit. And 10
Alright.
bludgeoning damage.
18 damage. So that leaves me at
It is so cute.
83. All right.
All right, your turn.
Well, he clearly didn't quit, so I'm gonna show him that I was nice,
Okay.
that I was being kinder. Not like actual slash. I'm basically.
You're gonna smack him with the flat of your axe, with the side of the axe.
I'm basically gonna take the broad side of my axe and whack him.
All right, make an attack roll.
Yep.
Basically, just turning the great axe into a mall.
Yep.
Right.
That will not hit.
Wow.
It's so fun.
He blocks it
Second
with his
attack.
sword. That will definitely hit.
That's a crit.
Have a critical card.
Yay.
Uh,
Hang on.
That
was,
is a bonus critical card that you got.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on. How do crit hits work again?
So 4d8, in this case, you double the amount of dice that you roll. So 4d8 plus your strength modifier.
Like I said, I was nice. Yee. Let's hope I didn't. 4. Let's hope I didn't just turn him into cream.
You didn't. He has a lot of health.
Okay, good. 4d8.
All right.
Just.
You hit him square in the jaw. You see a bit of a little bit of blood sprays
With how
from
big
his
my
mouth.
weapon was, I imagine I
Yeah, that's
whacked him and his torso just disappeared behind the broadside of the weapon as I knocked him over.
And he coughs up. He coughs, and you see him cough up a little bit of blood, and he looks over at you. Impressive.
Oh, hope so.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else?
More evidence that he is a psychopath.
You do still have your bonus action.
No, I'm not a psychopath.
What? Sorry, everyone.
You do
Everyone
still have your
spoke.
bonus action.
Oh, I do.
Grapple check.
Yeah, I guess I'll use that to ask
grapple him.
if he's done.
To ask if he's done.
Yeah.
You haven't bested me yet.
Good.
All right. At the end of your turn, he will take a legendary action to make an attack against you.
All right.
He gets a 17 to hit.
Meet or beat on opponents,
I believe
right?
that meets your armor class.
It does.
Okay. So you will take 11 bludgeoning from that attack.
Because I want to be back
All right.
before Thanksgiving.
And then it's his turn, and he'll make 2 attacks. His first attack, he gets a 26 to hit. Deals
All right.
another 13 damage. How are you looking?
Another 13 damage.
Yep, how are you looking?
Well,
Hang on, I need to do the math real
between the
quick. That's
21st and the 23rd is when I'll head back. Yeah.
I'm looking at 58.
Yeah.
At how much?
Good.
I'm looking at a 58.
Out of how much?
111.
Okay. So about half health.
Yeah,
I know.
Alright, he'll make his third attack. He gets a dirty 20 to hit.
of course he does.
He deals another 11 damage.
All
How
right.
about you? You had enough yet?
Yeah. I mean, it can work that way. Mhm.
So his turn's over.
Yeah,
He asks you, how about you? You had enough yet?
Yeah, after I respond, is it my turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
It sure did, but you know.
All right, cool. I guess I'll get that ready. How high is the ceiling, by the way?
It's pretty high. It's a vaulted ceiling, so it's like probably about 50 feet up.
Cool. He's going in the rafters.
Figured he was.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna roll that while I respond.
You have to grapple him first.
I know.
Because I was like, how is it having your kids married? And they're like, it's weird.
All right, yes, you successfully grapple him.
You know, it's like,
Okay.
You throw him.
He said, yeah. So I get up, grab him, and say, and respond, not nearly. As I introduce him to his chandelier.
All right, he doesn't have a chandelier.
Well, he's gonna see what the upper levels look like anyways.
Yeah, but you do throw him straight up. He smacks into the ceiling, so roll the damage for that.
Is that the 4 bludgeoning?
That's the
no.
2d6 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
I think it's 2d6 for no, it's 4d6 for a medium creature.
Yeah. I thought that was wrong.
Yeah. Those dice rolls might change, by the way, because there is going to be rules in Tasha's for landing on other creatures, which I'll just adapt it to be those dice for the damage that it provides there. So it's like, oh, a tiny creature lands on another, assuming it's not like the other creature also takes the fall damage.
Okay. So. Yeah, I thought it was weird that both creatures didn't get hurt.
Yeah. So yeah, roll the damage for it. There we go. All right, and he smacks into the ground prone. His sword laying on the ground next to him.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah. So he's. Yeah, and you know.
I don't think he'd be mad about that.
So his sword's laying on the ground next. Is he immobile or is he just?
He is prone, but he is definitely still conscious.
Okay. Okay. This time I'm using my bonus action. He's making me take this seriously.
Are you gonna do anything to his sword, or are you just gonna leave it there?
Hey, 1 second.
Well, it matters that he's able to reach it.
Oh, okay.
So you know.
So you want him to be able to reach it?
No. It matters that to be able to get his sword, he would have to reach it.
Yes.
And I bonus action.
Oh, you rolled a nat 1, did you?
Yeah, I did.
He rolls to the side, and as you attempt to grab him, grabs his sword off the ground, and stands up.
All right.
And then he will make his 2 attacks. It's his turn now.
Please roll.
That's a 27 to hit.
Nope. What did you made this guy?
He is actually a monster stat block. He's not a.
Yeah, because he feels like a level 10 monster.
His CR is 12, but you're not meant to actually like get him all the way down. So
yeah, that's fine. I was wondering with the way he was beating me.
He has a strength of 20, so he's pretty tough.
Build that you made for.
Yeah, not all of them have.
No, it is not the build I made for Douglas.
Some of them have 4.
All right, so how much damage?
14.
The more you pay, the less.
And he swings his sword again.
I don't really care.
He does not hit his second attack.
Having roommates, so I kind of-
He gets a 16 to hit, so he does not hit. Kalani, your turn.
Hang on. Need to math that. All right. Okay, going full force.
Yeah, and it's like,
full force attack here with the axe.
Okay. Yep.
Hang on. That's 2d8 plus 5. Okay, that's a good smack. And then another.
Yep.
Let's give him another. Yikes.
Make a luck check.
Luck check. What's that?
Just straight d20.
Okay.
That's bad. No, that's the one that one. Never mind. That's what caused.
Wow.
As you swing your axe towards him, he ducks it and then uses the momentum of your swing to wrench your axe from your grasp, and it clatters to the floor over here.
All right.
Anything you want to do?
I'm having trouble because I'm pretty sure I'm losing this fight. Like, because I'm sitting at 28 hit points, but we don't want to yield, do we?
I mean, I guess not, but you did say you didn't want my help. So I'm just going to sit here.
No, well, yeah, we wanted this to be an honorable duel. We didn't want to be a bunch of dishonorable miscreants that he's going to throw immediately out of his castle. Especially now that I realize that he's got the stats of a monster that's definitely could take me on.
Yeah.
I'd say yield if you get
Like,
down.
I could
like
just
five,
I
six.
could be doing that legendary action every turn. So
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna risk it to 10 health.
okay.
Risk it to 0.
Yeah, I still have a bonus action and a
Yep.
movement action, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I'll move over here.
All right.
And
He will make an
grab my
opportunity attack against you. He will get a 19 to hit,
Yikes.
and he will deal 16 bludgeoning damage to you. As you turn away to go get your axe, he gives you a solid blow to your midsection.
Yikes. Yeah, I can't take another hit like that.
All right.
All right. Well, I guess since I couldn't get my weapon, I'll instead just remove my helmet and say you bested me.
You fought well.
Extend my hand to shake his hand.
He will shake your hand. You fought well. I would be honored to fight by your side. You fought well enough. I think I will join you. You're very strong.
That would be appreciated.
I don't know what exactly you are, but you're certainly not human. You're far too big.
I bend over and pick up my axe with one hand. And a weapon that, by the looks of it, should probably weigh 50 pounds by itself.
Yeah.
and just say, I'm definitely not. You could say I'm not from this world.
I won't look any more into that. You'll have the backings of the Hatton clan's finest warriors, including myself, during your fight.
Thank you. I'm honored.
By the way, I feel like I should mention the Hatton clan are actually my ancestors, like in real life.
Oh, nice.
They were great warriors of ancient Scotland.
Nice. I would like to point out that I'm pretty sure I have roots in Norway, so I'm probably so we probably fought. Like I actually legit have roots in Viking history. I don't know where, but we got roots there. I also have some roots in Germany, so it's likely I might have had some family fight in World War II on the Nazis' side. So there's that.
My grandma actually has a piece of fabric that is what the Hatton clan kilt fabric looks like.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Nice.
That's real cool.
And I do also know what our family crest looks like.
Nice.
It's pretty cool looking. It's blue and gold with the helmet and feathery things. Yeah, great
That
warriors.
is a really cool thing to learn.
Yeah.
Because like when I went to school and we had a whole day of figuring out what some of our ancestors were, I was sitting there having trouble finding anything because the website we were using like couldn't figure me out.
Yeah.
But then like one of my classmates comes out and he's just like, so apparently I have a castle in Britain somewhere.
So what
Anyways.
what I said is mostly oral tradition. So there is that, which means it might not be fully accurate.
Yeah.
But it is at least, it's what's been said, passed down through my family, so
Yeah.
I choose to believe it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yep.
So
if you're wondering, the stat block I used is a warlord.
that makes sense.
229 total hit points, 18 AC.
Oh, jeez.
3 uses of Indomitable, which means he can just re-roll a saving throw 3 times a day. Plus 9 to hit, 2d6 plus 5 slashing damage with his greatsword.
Nice. Yeah, nice. No wonder he kicked the crap out of me. That would have been something that would have been tricky to take on if I was playing my my highest level character.
Yeah, that was that's what we call a supposed to lose fight.
Oh yeah.
You may rest here at the castle for the night, and I will join you in the morning. We will ride to the Vikings. We will drive them off of this island.
I'd like to point out that your finishing blow that you mentioned, by the description of what my armor looks like and by what you did, what you said just basically said he crunched my armor. So I'm gonna have to see if I can fix that now.
Wait, can I ask you?
See my blacksmith about your armor.
Thank you. I'll go. I'll ask for directions and figure out where that is.
All right. A couple of guys will guide you. And you see this big muscled up guy. He's bald with a big huge bushy beard.
Yeah.
Working a forge. You're the one that fought the boss.
Indeed.
Your armor looks like
help
it's
repair
taken
this.
a beating. I can repair it.
I take off the parts that are damaged and put them on the table with a hearty thud. Because I mean, look at that armor. Tell me that isn't at least an inch thick.
I can repair that. Shouldn't take me too long. I can have it done by morning.
Thank you. Yeah. Great. Now without my chest piece, I'm just gonna function right now as if I don't have my breakaway armor on.
Okay.
Or as if I have breakaway armor. So if anything happens,
fair enough.
Yeah.
Nothing will happen.
And I would like to point out, everyone can see my abs now.
Yeah.
They're ridiculous.
I wish I had those. I just have rotting flesh.
You hear hammering coming from the forge as the blacksmith works on the armor.
He's just like, good lord, this is inch thick steel.
And what would you guys like to do during your time of rest here? You guys will get a long rest, of course.
Yeah.
To explore the castle.
I'm going to tinker some more with the power supply.
Okay.
Well,
if
I'm able to, I'll talk some more with that with that lord about his about his fighting technique.
All right.
Basically top shop with the dude who just kicked my ass.
Yeah.
Fiddling with the power supply, I'm going to search the book again.
All right. You know the drill. Investigation check.
I'm gonna cast
Merlin
guide
helping, or is
on
it just
him.
myself?
Oh, you're gonna give him
there we
guidance as well. So
go. Yeah.
you can have double guidance now.
Guidance. Nice. Is Merlin helping as well, or no?
Yeah, sure. Merlin will help.
Okay. Okay, 28.
Just not quite.
Ah.
Joey, you have a bonus card.
All right.
Oh.
You could add
For
a
what?
D6. You could add a D6 to that roll.
To add
Give
to
me
that?
a day.
To add to
I
that,
can give
Yeah.
you, what was it? A
that's
different
the bonus card. Bonus
thing that
card
might
is
help you.
the new one I just got, right?
Yep.
So I could use that and help with that check.
Yep.
All right, cool.
All right. Roll a D6.
Got 31.
All right. So you read about Quilrith's speculations, but throughout reading this book, you've actually come to know him quite well, and you trust his speculations.
All
right.
And he says that pretty much without a shadow of a doubt, if Crineria gets her hands on the artifact, she will use it to become pretty much a completely unstoppable tyrant. And no one will be able to challenge her rule of everything. Not
I'd
even
like to point out, since that was my critical card, I'm just going to role play it as after talking shop with the dude for a bit, I just passed by and was just like, still mulling over that. What's so hard to, guys? It's literally this line right here. Good lord.
Sure, that works.
Just like literally walked up and just pointed out what was new.
I mean, sometimes an extra pair of eyes can help.
Yeah, and I think it's funny that the one who knows nothing about the magic that went into this just immediately noticed what was going on. Listen, all it needed was that you needed to read it in Gerudo text.
Yeah.
Understand what was going on.
That is actually possible because they are like different languages, and
no, exactly.
It may not translate directly.
Yeah. I was like, it's just like, guys, and I just read through it like, guys, how did you miss this part? This literally just spells out what's going on here.
Well, maybe I'm the only one listening.
Just getting lost in the castle.
Yeah. You're exploring the castle. It looks like a lodge on the inside. It's got a lot of wooden rafters. There's trophies on the walls, like bear pelts and things like that.
A civilized group of people.
What would you guys like to do?
Does it say anything about how to defeat the beast without giving the artifact to Crineria?
It says that the artifact that Crineria. It also says that Quilrith speculates about Crineria might be lying about the beast. And that Quilrith also found a prophecy about a revelatory beast that will swallow an interloper that would otherwise rule unchallenged.
There's some spooky stuff, not gonna lie.
And it says that the artifact can weaken a powerful being, and Thor speculates that the beast could only successfully finish its job if the artifact was used to weaken her first.
Okay, one second, I'm just writing all this down.
This is all what Quilrith speculates. It's not necessarily.
Yeah, I'm writing down it under Quilrith speculation.
Yeah,
but like I said,
I would just like to point out that I'm just reading it this way, and then just being like, but that's just his speculation. Although bear in mind, I'm not a historian.
But you have come to trust his musings, his speculations a lot throughout the time you've read the book.
Yeah.
So it could be used to weaken a deity, just anything.
Anything.
Hmm.
Okay.
Obviously, against a weaker being, like if it was a mortal, it would kill them. But against a deity, it would remove a lot of their magical abilities.
Why don't we just kill both of them?
Yeah.
It doesn't say what the cost is. That's what concerns me.
Our
Ooh.
lives, but bet.
I just imagine that while I was talking with the Lord, he's just like, at one point, just like, hope the ceiling's all right. And he's just like, yeah, that's when I knew you weren't human. I figured maybe you were just a big lad, but then you went and winged me in the ceiling.
Yeah. After reading this, I'm gonna round everyone up and be like, guys, look at this.
Why, yes, that's a book.
I read it.
Well, Kalani was there, so but everyone else will be like, says that he's pretty certain she's gonna become an unstoppable tyrant if she gets her hands on this.
Oh, sure, that happens a couple times in history.
Yeah.
Maybe you're a little slow in the head, Griswold, from taking too many hits to it. What? She's an unstoppable tyrant. Will you just hand this? I don't think that's exactly a better alternative.
I'm pretty sure my universe is a lot of unstoppable tyrants. Some are better than others. Sometimes
I literally have
somebody
one.
tries to kill a god, and then they just come back.
I
It's not
literally
even
have
funny.
one,
From
an
a certain
ancient
point of
evil
view,
nobody remembers the name of.
Emperor Palpatine could be considered an unstoppable tyrant. Lord Vader. Views are the views of
You're
heretics.
right. You're right. We need to save your version of the Star Wars universe from the Skywalker saga. we need to go and use the artifacts on Palpatine. It's the only way.
We need to get the Death Star. We need to blow up every planet. It's
Oh
the
my
only
God.
way to save the universe.
For crying out
Yo,
loud.
I'm down.
If the artifact we get is just the freaking Death Star.
It's not.
We're
I'm
just
just gonna tell you right now, it's not.
I know,
Aw.
but it's funny to imagine. It's like we go to the new universe. It's like we go to Hyrule Castle and they just see that one horrifying shot from Rogue One.
Oh jeez. Oh no.
And then we come flying down
called
the ship and land in front of Gerudo Town, and they're all just staring horrified as I walk out and say, "Can you get the chief? This is gonna take some real crazy levels of explaining."
I kind of went to another dimension and got a space station.
And
Super laser that
And we're
can
gonna
destroy
save the world with the space station, but we have to blow
we're gonna
up
save the world with a
Don't worry.
space station that blows up worlds. Wait a minute.
All right,
I'm
so
starting
yeah,
to realize something here sounds wrong.
anything else you guys want to do in this time of rest?
No.
I can't
Well,
really
I mean,
think
we
of
explored
anything.
the area.
Find anything interesting?
Let's check out the kitchen. Is there a kitchen?
Yes.
Is there food in the kitchen?
Yes.
Carl's gonna
All right.
follow Griswold into the
I'm
kitchen.
gonna make a stealth check to acquire. Wait, which one of us has the portable hole at the moment?
Me.
All right, I'm going to make a stealth check to acquire the portable hole from you.
That's a contest against me.
Perception check.
All right, roll.
Or actually, it would be your passive perception, since you're not I assume you're not expecting Griswold to do this.
Yeah.
And so you wouldn't be actively looking.
What did he
for it.
just roll? What is he rolling?
Stealth check against your
Alright.
passive perception.
Yeah, I know. What does he roll?
Am I in the same room with Kalani? Just from when we were.
You don't roll
discussing
anything,
this.
Kalani.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
I know. I want to know what he rolled.
He is working on it, I assume.
Yes. Nat 20.
Yeah, he is
For
invisible.
crying out loud.
You now successfully have the portable hole.
Alright. I'm going to go with Juno to the kitchen because Juno wanted to join.
No, just Carl. Juno's
Oh,
still
okay.
wandering the castle.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Carl to the kitchen.
Kalani, make a luck check.
Luck check.
Roll a d20.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You notice after a couple minutes that your portable hole is gone.
Griswold!
Oh my God.
Griswold, what are you doing in the kitchen?
Okay.
Just like
Are there any like?
You know what? I'm gonna roll an
prepared choice
intimidation
meat?
check to see if that bellows
Like
through the
it's
hallways.
literally right as you get to the kitchen that Kalani says
Hang
that.
on.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the check.
Yeah.
Griswold.
Oh wow, it is just that. Okay.
just like
Okay.
faint
Yeah,
whispers.
Griswold, you hear Kalani's voice shout your name as you enter the kitchen with the portable hole.
Do you have to be so loud?
Yeah.
You know, I got auditory amplification in this helmet. Throw hands on the side of my head, like, yeah. To be so loud.
Griswold, what are you doing?
Alright.
Lonnie
I
literally
hear-
didn't expect anyone else. She just immediately assumed it was Griswold.
What are you doing in the kitchen, Griswold?
Yeah.
Okay. Are there like any choice meats? Actually, is there a person?
Yes.
All right.
I would like to point out none of
barter
us
with
know,
the man for
know
the,
that it's called
for
the
the
portable
choice
hole, I don't
meat.
think.
You wish to do what?
I wish to barter with the man for some of those choice meats.
Well, we have these nice venison tenderloins. That would be our
Carl?
best meat.
Carl's gonna sneak up onto the counter and just take one.
He smacks at Carl. Get off the counter, you
Just
you
like,
mangy
alright,
mutt!
Okay.
That's when he gets ate by a bear.
All right. Okay. So in my
if Gox
pocket,
decided not to help.
I take out a one of my Blackstone gems. Was like, how much meat can this get me?
What the hell is that?
What is this thing? It's beautiful.
It's just kind of floating in my hand.
Meanwhile, while this is going on, I'm just gonna ask. Did you see where the clown went?
That clown.
I'm gonna be looking in a different direction, asking the same thing.
Yeah.
Make a luck check, both of you.
All right.
Griswold, make a luck check.
All right.
All right, both of you talk to people who tell you that the clown went to the kitchen.
Okay,
storm out
go
there
over to-
immediately.
Just start
Carl's
marking my
gonna
way.
You
through
hear-
the kitchen.
You hear Kalani's foot. You hear like thumping footsteps getting louder and louder.
Oh no.
First, walk straight through the door and pick up Griswold.
I'm gonna go for the dodge.
Just pick up Griswold
Make
and just say,
make a grapple check, Kalani, and Griswold make an acrobatics check.
Is there any way I can assist with this? With the
Is the cook watching?
The cook is watching.
Okay,
Yeah.
Carl's gonna try and
I'm-
get the meat again.
I'm gonna shoot my grappling hook
Carl, make
out
a
at Griswold
sleight of
sort
hand. Make a sleight of hand check for Carl. What are you doing? What are you doing, Groot?
I'm gonna shoot my grappling table out at Griswold when I walk in the door. And sort of like,
All right, go ahead and make your check at advantage then, Kalani.
We've
Since
gone
Farood is
full-
helping you.
We've gone full mom and dad on this. Oh, come on.
Griswold manages to slip out of your grasp.
Now, before things go wrong,
Give it back.
I go inside the portable hole and I take out my gun that was in there and kind of holster it back on because I forgot that I put my
The
gun
cook
in there.
doesn't notice Carl, by the way.
What?
The cook does not notice Carl.
No, yes.
No,
Okay,
no.
I'm just gonna
The other guy
grab
All
her
of you,
and
get
run
out of my kitchen. I can't have fighting in my kitchen. Get out, get out, get out.
But what
And the
did you
second
do with
thing
the
is
portable hole?
that is like I took out my gun that I put inside your portable hole.
We have
So that remember back during the castle scene where they're like, I need to take your weapons, and I was like, oh, I have a plan. So I snuckily put my gun inside the portable hole in case something
Okay.
bad happened. And so I was getting it out. And also I am procuring us meats, my dear friends.
I was in the process of cooking a meal. You
And
were
I'm in the
going to
process
eat
of
with
ordering
us.
it.
I'm just gonna be like, these fools.
Since we have esteemed guests, I was planning to cook these. You will eat them anyways.
Okay, so that's another grapple check on Griswold.
All right, make another acrobatics check, Griswold.
All right, roll.
Try to beat a 30.
Oh golly.
No.
You grab a hold of Griswold successfully.
I pick up Griswold and take back the portable hole.
Okay.
I was gonna give it back to you.
and then I proceed to drag her out of the kitchen and so sorry she bothered you.
The cook shakes his
so
head like, what did I just witness?
Yeah,
and
I'm so embarrassed.
and goes back to cooking.
I'm going to make my wink at
and then I'm gonna get out of the kitchen, just
I'm gonna
kind of
wink
drop
at Carl.
Griswold and then head back to the table.
Mission success. Meat acquired.
Yes.
What?
Kalani's Griswold down. I sort of whack him upside the head with the unactivated, like down, and then just keep on going.
Well, yeah.
What
So
am I gonna do with you?
that night, the cook does in fact prepare a very good meal.
Yeah, I expected as much. We were guests in a castle. He seemed the Lord seemed to like me at least.
You all actually
to go
do.
mom
You
mode
are
on Griswold.
you are actually invited to seat with the Lord of the castle.
Me or everyone?
Just Kalani,
Okay, I'll do so.
because he sees Kalani as a great warrior. So
I mean, you instantly earn the title Great Warrior when you have the chops to grab the Lord of the Castle and introduce him to the ceiling. So yeah, while eating, chat a few more things.
Yep.
Like where I come from, they called me the Grapple Master. I'm sure you could guess why.
yeah.
I picture while he says that, he just kind of rubs his head and still looks at the ceiling somewhat in disbelief.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys get the benefits of a long rest. You wake up in the morning. The blacksmith.
Oh, good. Griswold behaved herself.
The blacksmith.
Or did I?
The blacksmith finds you and returns your armor to you. I made a few improvements. The original design was a little bit inefficient on weight. I was able to get a little bit more armor plating in. The armor is now considered plate.
Oh, cool. I was going to talk about getting that fixed up in Gerudo Town. Whatever. It was good.
So now your AC goes up by 1, basically, is all it changes.
Nice. That's... Oh, and that means my new breakaway armor is 17, isn't it? Because it was 16 before.
Yeah, should be.
Awesome. That's great.
I should change that.
I'm gonna commend the blacksmith. Armor hasn't been armor hadn't been the same since that Molduga attack.
Yeah.
And then quickly clarify, I don't expect you to know what that is.
Nor can I say I do.
Yeah.
Anyways, I suppose I'll be seeing more of your fighting this day because, and he hefts a big hammer. I am coming with the adventuring party.
Excellent. I'm gonna refasten on my armor using the quick actions that I've used in time since I've pretty much had this armor.
Okay.
And I guess we set off.
Yep. You set off into the countryside. You travel for about half a day, and you come across a large hill with the stones sitting in a rough circle at the top. They're all on their sides, and there appears to be a camp built around it.
Those are the stones, I presume, Merlin.
Bring out my macro
would be them.
binocular. Do I see that as the camp?
Yes, that is the Viking camp you were after.
Can I see how many people are in it?
There are quite a few, but among the knights and the Scottish that accompanied you, you do outnumber them.
All right.
So,
yeah, we're
okay. So we're supposed to get back like Stonehenge itself, or are we supposed to get back some other types of stones?
I'm just going to tell you that you are supposed to get back Stonehenge.
Oh, okay. All right. So we can't sneak our way through this one.
It's not a rock we can carry.
Nor is it a rock I could push.
No.
I mean,
If I had the golden gauntlets, that'd be a different story. I could throw those things.
Pick up a couple pieces and just drag them along. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just, carrying Stonehenge.
Sorry, we found out this is actually one of the artifacts we needed, so peace. And then it's just Kalani just using the golden gauntlets to drag around a piece of Stonehenge for the rest of the game.
All right. Okay. So,
Merlin seems to
weapon.
voice your unspoken concern. Answer your unspoken concerns. We'll bring a team of oxen up here to drag the stones back.
Oh, they actually moved Stonehenge.
Oh God, they actually moved it.
I was just thinking it was a place they captured.
I'm not sure how they took it here. We don't think the Vikings brought any oxen with them. We didn't see any tracks.
They must be very buff.
Would take nothing short of a beast to move something like that.
Or a space marine. Well, that's synonymous with beast, so all right.
Maybe a couple of ships.
Varut's just like
getting the repulsor lifts to actually lift something up that big.
Varut's just like one AT-AT could do it.
Actually, I don't think an AT-ACT might be maybe.
No, an AT-AT.
They don't have anything that can lift it though, and the AT-ACT are the ones designed for carrying crap.
Yeah. You just attach a crane to an AT-AT and you're good.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. New mobile transport. Although I don't know why you made the cargo stand 7 stories above the ground.
Whatever little tugs that you see in Solo lifting like the parts of the Star Destroyers up to the actual Star Destroyer.
So the storage can have a view.
Yeah, Rogue One. I think you're also referring to the ones with the orange sides from Rogue One.
Not the Zeta class. Whatever it is they use in Solo to lift like the shield towers up to the Star Destroyer.
I still need to watch that. I know more or less what happens in it. I just haven't watched it. Should. Probably gonna do it tomorrow.
Sentinel class lambda shuttles.
So yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Well, all right. So
I
how
gotta
good of a
cast
scout
a
can we rely on Varut to be?
What? What's the question?
How good of a scout can we rely on you to be with your binoculars, so that we could scout out, see how many they are, and how we could more or less ambush them. We won't be able to get a surprise round, but we want to be able to make sure they don't escape.
Well, I am decently sneaky, and I have macro binoculars. I can see far away. I have a stealth field generator. It's fine.
Varut, do you trust me?
I'm
Wait,
like,
no.
what are you thinking?
I'm gonna stand back.
Like if we could. I mean, I was thinking get Varut a bird's eye view.
You have Featherfall prepared, right, Brute?
Yeah, I do.
All right, cool. I'll be like, can you descend slowly like Griswold can?
Sort of. I sort of point to something on my back. I have a thruster back, not enough for flight, but it drop a fall.
Actually, it
Get a
could be
bird's
enough
eye
for
view.
flight now. You have enough. You have you have third level spell slots.
Yeah, I don't have fly prepared though.
I know.
Yeah. All right, so.
Yeah, you throw Varut up into the
yeah,
air.
I just say, then get a bird's eye view. What? Ah!
Varut, make a perception check, I guess.
Okay. Is there anything
By the way,
special
I
get out
throw
of the
Varut the
macro
maximum.
binoculars or no?
Nope, just
By
straight.
the way, just so you
a
know,
straight
I throw
perception check.
Varut the maximum height I can give him.
Okay.
And so
Which
that
is
he
a
can
lot.
get
I'm
best
just
view.
gonna say it's a lot.
I know it's like 200 feet. It's like 200 feet.
You confirm your report that you confirm your initial assumption that you outnumber them, but not by much.
Alright.
You see what appears to be their leader up on top of the hill, in between all the standing stones, as well as what you can only describe as a giant. The giant has bluish skin and carries an axe considerably bigger than Kalani's.
Okay.
That looks like a super mutant.
Okay, so after.
Oh no,
looking
it
for
is
the-
bigger than a super mutant.
Oh golly, okay.
I'm just
After looking through the binoculars, I push some buttons on my gauntlet, and you just see, fire basically coming out of the back as the thruster engages, and I just send slowly.
Yeah, I would just like to point out the Scott that I threw earlier. He just watched me throw Varut so high, and he's just like, bloody hell. Just, like, definitely not human.
The
Mandalorian.
said Scott will turn towards you. What did you discover about their camp?
We'll have to wait till he comes back down.
Well, after he gets back down is what I meant.
Okay. He's just like,
like,
what did we learn?
nuts or something. Anyways,
I had full confidence you'd come back down to safety. If I didn't think so, I wouldn't have thrown you.
Anyways, the one I presume to be their leader is the top of the sort of point, top of the hill up there with, how do I describe it? A very, very, very ridiculously large human humanoid like creature, bluish skin, axe that makes hers look like a pick.
Almost sounds like a Henox, but I doubt there's any of those here. Also, Henoxes don't generally carry weapons.
I've never heard of anything like that.
They're not quite common where I'm from.
Well, what I recommend is that the knights and my warriors engage the bulk of the forces, while the five of you and myself rush the leader so we can put an end to the Vikings on this island.
Agreed.
Sound bland. Any idea what to do with that giant, for lack of a better word?
Well, I'm sure the five of us can figure something out. The five of us.
Yeah, you're like the six of. Realize King Arthur is like no, and then the five of us.
So yeah.
So, well, I suppose unless Varut wants me to throw him again, we'll have to improvise.
The
Provide for what?
Fighting the giant, of course.
Like, I pull out some grids and be like, well, I got these.
Those have been useful so far.
Point over my back and the E-web cannon.
I hold up a mini nuke.
Power
All
supply
good things.
should be much more powerful this time. It increased the power supply.
Excellent.
I hold up a mini nuke.
I hold up a thermal detonator and be like,
Might actually be a good idea for this situation.
I'm gonna be like,
Meanwhile, the Scots.
your old-fashioned fission warheads are pathetic.
You're pathetic.
I think where I
We live
stand, both
in
of them are about the same.
I'm just
Bottom
going to
text.
mention that the slope of the hill you're facing is quite steep, but there is a path leading up the hill.
Alright.
And you'll see it on the battle map once I switch to that.
Okay,
You guys are you guys ready for the battle?
ready to go?
It's
Yeah,
a darn
let go.
shame I don't have Beskar. I have Beskar, I would have a jetpack, and I would have a missile.
All
I
right.
had a jetpack. Fly.
Roll initiative.
I'm gonna cast haste.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do first. And
Alrighty.
then
You can do that.
on myself.
Pathetic numbers.
Oh, wow.
Not a single one of us rolled that great.
Oh, well.
Hey, look,
Well,
Griswold made it past 10.
Ignore the plus 10.
The giant rolled a nat 20.
Oh
oh
my
no. Oh god.
Beautiful. All right, so
So
we're just
did the
gonna fight-
Vikings as a group. I'm gonna just show you the battle map. There are two Vikings up with the leader as well, and then the chief,
Okay.
who is going to roll initiative as well.
Are the gray squares just like tents or something?
Those are the stones.
Oh,
Alright.
right.
piece of
You
Stonehenge.
can't get up like this area. This is the steep area.
That's a troll.
Unless you have a climbing speed, you can't get up that. So, yeah.
Yeah, we have to move up the.
So
we'll have to move up the path.
Yeah, the bulk of the
Somebody say-
Scottish and the knights all engage the Vikings, while you push on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, Douglas will move to there, and yeah, the Vikings. These guys won't do anything yet.
Yeah, he'd be about Henoch sized.
The giant won't do anything yet. The chief won't do anything yet. Griswold.
Wow, Douglas
5,
just
10, 15,
He
20,
dashed. That's what happened.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. That's a shot if I've ever seen one. I'm gonna take the shot. Psychic abilities. Let's go. I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt on that there giant.
All right, make an attack roll.
I love how the spellcaster who spent most of the game hiding behind us ran in all Leroy Jenkins style.
I'm fast enough. What?
No, that will not hit.
Oh,
Okay. All right. How many feet of movement was that?
80, I think.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85 feet. Okay, so that means I roughly have 35 feet of movement left. Now, as much as I'd like to just oh wait, hold up. That was my spell per turn. I still have another action. We're gonna use gun.
No, didn't you use your action to dash?
No.
No, you didn't?
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You get a massive movement
I
speed
have
boost.
haste. Haste, my speed is doubled.
Yeah, and you already have a high
My
speed.
normal movement speed is 60 feet. It's now been increased
Okay,
to
yeah.
120
Okay, continuing
feet.
on. Make your attack roll.
Rolling 1d20 plus. Shoot, 9 again.
No.
I was hit. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna back the crap up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35.
All right. Kalani.
Wow, I am next.
Yeah.
Okay, there I am. You guys do the arrow thing.
Switch to the little thing that's like the ruler with the circle.
Oh.
I don't actually know how far down it is for you because you don't. It should be
it's the fourth button.
The fourth button.
Yeah. It's the fourth button. I see it. It's just now it's not where I want it to be.
So you just click wherever you want.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
And then you can right click while you're dragging, and you can use that to be like. You can use that to put a break in it. So you could go up to like right there, and then up to here.
That didn't.
That's how you do that. Okay.
Okay.
Unless you used your breakaway armor, of course.
Yeah.
Can you stop, please,
that
Maddie?
gonna hit my truck. I don't want to do that yet. So, yeah, about there-ish is where I can make it, I think.
Yeah.
So, John, I have a question. So, how steep is this embankment?
Pretty much completely a sheer surface. Unless you have a climbing speed, you can't get up it.
I wasn't thinking of climbing it. I was thinking, is it like, not steep enough that I could be able to throw the thermal detonator and it be within range?
How tall is it?
It's about 15 feet tall.
Okay, so...
Too bad he couldn't just give me one of them.
I mean, I could. But you're so far away now.
Well,
I'd have to dash.
Well, I mean, you're going to have to get over here anyway to be able to see them.
I mean, this is true.
Do you want me to use my turn to go, or at least next turn to go grab it, then hand it back to Kalani?
Well, I mean, regardless of what Varut's going to do, he's going to need to get around that cliff because it's 15 feet tall and he can't see the enemy. Or at least that's what I heard John say.
Yeah, you can't really see. You don't have direct line of sight from where you are. Varut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of, it is my turn. What do you know? Okay. So, and what let's okay, so there would be one lap, wrong direction. Rolling the wrong direction. Lovely. All over. I could get all the way up to there if I dash.
Yep.
Okay.
And you would have line of sight there.
Right there. Okay. Here we go. Away. So it wasn't that. It was 55, 60.
I mean, you.
Theoretically, can I actually hand Kalani a thermal detonator to throw?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so on my way, I hand you one, and I'll be like, don't drop it.
Just be like, push this forward, throw it. All right, so.
All right,
I won't bother marking that down. I'll just remember I have one of those.
I'll go ahead.
It's going to be interesting. All right, Varut and Kalani team up. Here we go.
Here you go. Have a small nuclear bomb that you can just eat.
Here, you know how you throw rocks? Do that here, but make sure to push this forward.
And make sure you're not anywhere near where it lands.
Watch me just miss.
Let's see here. You're throwing distance with this. Since it's definitely the 16th or less, your short distance is 80 feet.
Yeah.
So
I plan on getting within line of sight before I can.
You could
before I hit
definitely
them.
move in line of sight, and you would definitely be. Yeah, you could easily get in range.
Yeah. I just need to, see them, and where I'm at right now, I don't think I can.
No, not quite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is fine. That's what my next turn's for.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm
so
going to move up here,
Okay.
and then Carl's gonna move up here, and that's all I can pretty much do.
All right.
that's all everybody did.
All right. Douglas's turn. 1, 2, 3, 5.
Oh, bonus action to warn Douglas to not be anywhere near where I throw this.
Yeah, he knows.
Good. Because he hasn't seen why we're scary.
He's gonna move to there, and he is gonna end his turn.
Hold his
How
action.
tall are the Stonehenge blocks?
The Stonehenge blocks
they're-
are. How big are Stonehenge blocks?
It depends on which side they're lying on. Because they're rectangular prisms, effectively.
Yeah, so are they just laying on the ground, or is there like in
Or are they like?
They're laying
Are
on the
they
ground.
lying on their?
That's what I'm worrying.
They're lying on their wide side.
Okay.
My point is, there's not like a hollow space like it's sitting on top of two, where if you're standing here, you can't just shoot right through.
So it's probably around a knee tall.
Probably around that tall.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I can't seem to find any information on how big they are for some reason. Like how big
they're- their volume
Size of
or their dimensions.
Yeah. I can find their height, which is a lot, but it's 24 feet. But
30
Oh,
feet
well.
tall, 25 tons.
Yeah.
All
all right, the Vikings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna move up to Douglas, and he is going to attack. He is going to hit and deal some damage. Then Viking number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the Giant's turn. 1, 2. What is his movement speed? 3, 4, 5.
Oh, he went over the fire.
6. It's not actually lit. 7.
Oh, okay.
I was kind of hoping he just kind of warmed his groin while walking over it.
Yep,
Just
gonna move-
strided immediately over the
Giant's
fire.
going to move to there, and then it's the Viking chief. He's going to squeeze through there. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Griswold, your turn.
Oh, you see, that's definitely not a Hinox. Too many eyes.
It's a frost giant. That's what it is.
Oh, that's fun.
Giant.
None of us know what that is.
I'm aware.
15.
I'm just telling you in character,
I know.
so you know what it looks like.
I know, John.
I
Expect me to respond like that a lot because that's just the running joke of the game. We know what it is, but our characters don't.
You're gonna be like, what is that?
It's fun. We all know monsters that might be similar, but none of us know exactly what the hell is going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyways,
All right. Okay. Okay. To this. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. I'm gonna cast. You guys think you can kill this Viking? The small guys very fast? Or am I gonna have to do something? Yeah, I'll just go hit the giant. This is, once again, guiding bolt. Let's see if I make that psychic mastery test. Nat 20.
Nice.
What are you doing exactly again?
I am casting
Guiding bolt?
bolt at 2nd level
On who?
on the giant.
Okay.
All
That
right.
obviously hits, and you get a critical card.
I'm curious. Is it possible for Douglas to hold his movement action?
Yeah, you can hold your movement. Why?
Okay, because I'm just because with how close together everyone is,
Yeah.
how everyone over there is in fireball formation. I'm really hoping I'm able to tell Douglas to cheese it before I throw this.
Do you want me to carry Douglas? I don't think I can carry Douglas, but
Can Griswold carry a Douglas?
Probably not.
Douglas.
all right. So it's double dice, right?
Yes, double dice.
Okay, so that's 10d6.
Dang.
Wow.
33 points of damage.
Yep.
Radiant specifically.
Yep.
And next attack on it has advantage, in
Yep.
which I will use that said attack right now with a gun.
And he does not like you.
Who doesn't? You pissed off the giant, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Not a brilliant idea. Give Kalani range.
25, let's see
I'm here with the cannon and the
Oh.
blast rifle, and I'm just handing various explosive munitions to Kalani to go over there.
All right.
You know,
Good thing I
if we
got
do
that
this
first
right,
roll.
if we do
All
this
right.
right, maybe I could have it swallow the thermal detonator.
All right. Okay. Gonna roll damage. I'm assuming a 25 hits.
Yeah, 25 hits, obviously.
All right. 13 points of slashing damage.
All right. He lets
And
out a
now-
bellow.
And now time to duck and cover.
Duck and cover.
So I probably
duck and
used
cover.
30 feet, so I have 90 feet left. So
Oh,
5,
dear goodness.
15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40, 45.
Now, Griswold, remember to duck and cover.
Is that all you're moving?
Don't worry. I got you.
Got that
That's all I'm going to do.
Cold
Yes.
War commercial. Oh God!
Bad.
Kalani, it's your turn.
Oh, I was gonna be like, oh, please don't tell me that thing can move 40 feet.
It
That would be
can.
ever so
It
much a
can.
problem.
It can. It's a giant. It has a movement speed of 40 feet.
Okay, but it hadn't moved. I was
No,
wondering.
it didn't.
I was wondering because I was about to be like, that would be ever so much of an issue with our current plan.
Yeah. Just activate self-destruct.
Ah! Just blow up all of the
Alright.
party.
All right, I'll move here.
TPK. TPK.
Yeah. Fireball formation, everyone. We go out like men. Okay, so I move there. Douglas still has a move in action, doesn't he?
Not right now. He doesn't because it's not his turn and he didn't ready his action.
Oh boy. Because I wanted to call out, have him run.
You could throw it like over here or something.
I could, and the Vikings shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah. So hang on.
So somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Or even like right there, and that would hit all the Vikings, but wouldn't hit Douglas.
Yes, it would. Okay. Okay. Strike.
All right.
Okay, strike there then.
Yep. Let's make some dex saves. Frost Giant
See 17
fails
dexterity
miserably. Roll your damage.
Oh,
save.
roll
You
the
roll that or
damn.
Kalani rolled it.
Whoever. I don't care.
Okay, so
Oh, you're gonna do it?
you can do it. It's 8d6, I'm telling you.
Okay. Hang on.
It's 8d6.
I've never actually used Fireball before. This is funny.
I just hand the tank a thermal detonator, be like, drop it now.
You know what to do.
switch and throw it.
8d6 fire. And that doesn't add anything, right?
Nope.
Just 8d6. Got it.
86 fire damage. Alright, that Viking takes damage. This Viking's passed with a nat 20, so he takes no damage. Frost Giant failed miserably, and the Viking Chief passed. But not with a nat 20.
Viking Chief's half health.
Viking
Frost
Chief is
Giant
not at
took
half health. Viking Chief took 11 damage.
You took half damage.
He passed the save, and because the dice were like, nah, I'm gonna give you half damage.
Anything else,
I
Kalani?
don't have any more movement actions.
Okay. Alright, Varut, your turn.
If I could give my mind.
Okay, I'm gonna move up here.
This Viking here was partially sheltered by Stonehenge, so he didn't take any damage.
Yeah, I'm going to deploy my E-Web right there.
Okay. It's in the bottom corner
I'm gonna
there, so you can move it. Actually, I'll just move for you.
Oh, yeah.
It's right here. Okay.
And then I'm going to activate it on this guy.
Alright. Make that attack roll. Yep.
I like this. We planned and executed.
3d8. 11 force damage. Pew.
Yep.
Pew pew.
Does it only attack once? I believe it only attacks
It only
once.
attacks
yes.
once.
Yeah.
And that's your
And then
action
the
and
action-
bonus action, so Juno.
Okay.
You know, it just occurred to me that you literally handed the medieval knight a grenade. A holy hand grenade blowing to smithereens.
That wasn't just any grenade, it was a nuclear grenade.
Yeah, it was.
Involved a holy hand grenade!
God. Oh man. So, what is Juno doing?
I'm gonna scoot up here and then just take out my automatic gun and shoot. Which guy? I'll do this guy first.
Alright, go for it.
Bro, you're gonna steal
Ooh,
Douglas's
you shot
kill.
Douglas.
No. You do not hit.
Dang it. Next shot's gonna be this guy.
Okay.
Just
Oh wait, actually you have advantage against that guy because he attacked recklessly.
Okay.
Barbarian.
The first guy, that is. So yeah, your attack does hit against that guy. Your second attack does not hit because you don't get advantage against him because he didn't even attack.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Alright.
And then Coral, they can't go that far, so I'll just scooch them right here.
Okay.
Carl
Douglas.
line
sitting
of
nice
fire.
and-
Douglas will attack the Viking in front of him. At advantage, he gets a nat 20.
Nice.
That's our Douglas.
Whoops. I just
Fought that guy.
I just did like 100 damage to
He's got
the
it
Vikings
with the
with
big
17.
irons.
Yeah, something about that doesn't seem right.
One too many zeros on the die roll?
Alright.
You mean one too few?
Alright, now the Vikings. The Vikings will crowd around Douglas. And they will attack him.
He's got 200 hit points. He can take it.
Yeah.
Take it like a man, Douglas.
Miss. And a hit. And these guys only get one attack, so.
Yeah.
Alright, now it's the Giant's turn. It is going to sprint right. It is going to run right past most of you, jump down the hill. So, Kalani, you can take an opportunity attack if you want to.
Oh yeah, because Sentinel.
Not just. Oh, yeah, I forgot you had Sentinel. So if you hit, you just stop him dead. I forgot about that. So yeah, make your opportunity attack.
Yeah, let's do. Let's see if I just. Let's see if I stop a dead sprint giant.
Knock him
Yes.
over on his feet somewhere.
Yes, you do. you stop the giant. Roll damage.
Didn't I knock him prone too?
You did not knock him prone. You just stopped him.
Okay.
You're not tripping him as he falls down the cliff.
I would have laughed if that straight up killed him.
So roll the damage. That's 4d8 plus your strength modifier. So.
Oh yeah, that is.
So just roll the extra 2d8.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a.
Since you stopped him, he's going to attack you instead.
Yeah, I just picture he's gone into a dead sprint and just my character just kind of slammed or hacks into his shin and he just stops and just kind of Hulk smashes me.
His first swing goes over your head. His second swing also goes over your head with a nat 1. And yeah, his axe goes flying and hits the ground over here.
That's a big axe.
The chief.
You see, he wasn't trying to get he wasn't trying to kill me. He was trying to kill the flies.
The chief's gonna move to there.
Sure. No like bugs.
He doesn't have. I guess he'll attack Douglas because Douglas is next to him. So that's 2 attacks against Douglas, a miss and a crit.
So his axe is 20 feet away from him now.
All right, Griswold, your turn.
Okay.
I just saved you.
Yeah, it was coming straight for you.
All right. Okay.
Happy to be the tank.
I forgot you had Sentinel.
All right.
I didn't.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt
On-
as a second level spell on that giant
Okay.
because only I'm allowed.
You
Do
can't
things.
see. You can't see the giant right now.
Oh, okay. We're going to move 5,
Him standing up on the cliff.
20, 25, 30. Can I see the giant now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Roll. 20 plus 9. 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
The giant doesn't have a weapon anymore.
Yes,
All
this
right.
giant no longer has a weapon.
Rolling 5d6. 17 points of radiant damage.
All right.
And whoever has the next attack against it,
Has advantage.
Has advantage.
All right.
All right. That's 30 feet of movement. 35, 40, 45. We're going to shoot that guy right there.
Get between it and its axe.
19.
All right. Yeah, that'll hit.
2, 6 plus 5. 13 points of slashing damage.
Alrighty. Kalani.
And the rest of my movement, I'm just
Okay.
booking it all the way
Okay.
over
Was he chicken?
here.
Kalani.
Okay, axe attack on the giant.
All right. At advantage.
Might as well roll again because advantage.
Yep, you hit.
Yeah, and then 2d8.
Alrighty.
And
plus your strength mod.
what?
Plus your strength modifier, so that's another 5 damage.
Oh yeah. Wow, I didn't roll that right. That's why. Okay, I'll fix that with the next attack.
Yep.
Yeah, now.
Yep, that'll hit.
Might as well roll for. Do I still have advantage or just the first attack?
Just the first attack.
Okay. There we go.
All right. The giant is looking very bad. He is almost dead. Root, your turn.
Straight for the jugular.
I was thinking on just tossing another holy hand grenade. But I think first I will have the E-Web fire at the giant.
Okay.
I got this, guys. Take care of the Vikings. I got this.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that-
yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, hit the giant?
All right. How do you want to do this?
shoot him in the face.
All right,
And
you,
he just gets
you
obliterated
shoot
with a
him
laser
in
bolt.
the face,
On
and
my
the force,
signal,
the
on
bolt
my
of
show.
energy goes through his head, and he falls down dead.
Not
And
on
then,
me, I hope.
No,
And then
Good.
he falls down backwards.
I want to use my rifle. Yeah. I'm going to shoot the Viking chief.
All right.
Nice. Teamwork to kill a giant.
16 radiant damage.
Yeah.
The Viking chief.
Oh, it's the Viking chief here. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Pew pew.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
All right,
That's a lot of damage.
Juno.
Alrighty. Guess I can just.
Bro,
I'm gonna
why is
try
it
for
so
the-
swift armor person?
Actually, Douglas is going to use a legendary action to make an attack against the Viking behind him. Because he can do that, because he has legendary actions.
Of course he does.
Warlords have legendary actions. Yeah, he stabs the Viking.
Just imagine. Phil
All right,
Swift
Juno, now it's your turn.
in
I'm just-
foreign diplomacy. I'ma saw this tree half.
I'm going to shoot at the Viking chief.
All right. Jeez, you guys are rolling good.
Yeah, we are.
Maddie
many
now has 3 critical cards. Yes, that hits,
God.
obviously. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah.
What's that critical card? That second
Was
one.
that with
Well, she has
critical-
advantage cards and failure card.
Was that with critical damage? Juno?
Roll again?
Did you roll the damage for critical damage?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so roll another 2d8 then. Alright.
And I'm gonna shoot him again.
Yep. Yep, that'll hit. Alrighty.
Douglas is just like, you know, the problem with fighting with you guys is you don't let me have any fun.
Yeah. So yeah, he's still standing.
Up then.
All right,
The
you have
Viking
Carl will
chief.
have advantage where he's
Carl.
currently standing.
Gets mauled by a bear.
Carl's attack rolls will have advantage right now.
Alrighty. Ah.
Nope.
Okay. That's the stuff.
Yes, an 11 is going to hit. 11 is not going to hit. Doesn't he have a second attack?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Go ahead and roll again to see if you crit. No. Okay.
Nope.
Roll that damage. Alrighty. Now it is going to be Douglas's turn. He is going to attack the Viking that is almost dead. He is going to hit. And he is going to kill that Viking. And then he's going to attack the other regular Viking. He is going to hit. And he's going to do a bunch of damage to that Viking. But he's not dead yet. Does he have anything that'll let me make another attack? No. Okay. Alright. Vikings. The Viking, there's only one left. He will make one attack against Douglas. It will not hit. The chief, he will make an attack against. He will make his attacks against.
Oh, Viking chief is still alive.
Yeah. The Viking chief is definitely still alive.
Okay.
Make...
Sorry, I
Uh,
confused Carl
one
with.
hit.
I confused Carl
So,
and the Viking chief with
One
Juno
hit,
and Carl.
2 hits. 2 hits. Alrighty. Griswold.
Alright. Alright. I'm gonna book it over there. 5, 10, 15. How I can just like walk over this, right?
That's a table.
So okay.
You know,
Alright.
since you're over there, you might as well loot the place.
If you want to go over the table, you can make an acrobatics check to do it.
But with no one to watch your performance, is it worth it?
Just got a point there. Alright, we're gonna take the long way. So 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90.
Okay.
I'm gonna stow my weapon, take out my stick. I'm gonna beat it with a stick.
Alright, go for it.
With a stick.
You have advantage
Clonk.
on your attack roll.
Alright.
Clonk.
Bonk.
Yep, that'll hit.
19. Right.
Alrighty.
What's the damage?
You smack him in the head. You smack him
Aye.
upside the head, and he's still standing though.
Oh. As my second action, I'm gonna use dodge action, and
Okay.
then just like move right here, just to annoy him.
Alrighty.
Hello.
Douglas will take a legendary action, and he will attack the Viking. And he will hit the Viking. And he will kill the Viking. Kalani, your
All
turn.
right. Move here. Viking chief.
You have advantage, assuming you're attacking. Yep. Oh wait, no, that doesn't hit.
Oh,
That just barely doesn't hit. Nope.
really?
That's a sad day.
Bonus action.
You're gonna grapple him.
Might as well.
Alrighty.
Angry.
Dear goodness. No, he does not succeed. He is grappled. Like, unless he rolled a nat 20, unless he rolled a nat 20, he still could he could not have succeeded. Unless he rolled a nat 20.
Oh my gosh, that's sad.
Alright, Varut.
Okay, first question.
Is
the
it an easy
Viking
target?
wearing metal armor?
Yes, he is
Yes.
wearing metal armor.
Oh, is
Sweet.
he?
I'm going up here, and I cast heat metal on him.
Okay. Roll damage.
Oh, what is the damage on heat
2d8.
metal? Give me a second.
It's 2d8.
8.
I'm holding him.
Oh yeah, Kalani, you need to make a con save, and you take the same amount of damage. Kalani, you take 9 fire damage, and make a con save.
Just drop him.
Right. That's the con save.
All right,
that
you
pass.
successfully hold on to the chief.
Okay.
Oh,
What was it? What was it? 9 fire damage.
Yes, but while you hold on to the chief, you will have disadvantage on attack rolls.
We have
Got it.
done more damage to our team this game.
And then
than
E-Web
they have.
has legs. I make it crawl up a little bit, and then shoot it again.
All right,
18 to hit.
Yes.
Nice.
Wow. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Juno.
All right. I'm going to. Wait. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm just gonna scooch you over here and shoot at the Viking chief again.
All right.
Everybody's just taking pot shots at the guy I'm holding.
Yes.
I mean, you're the one who decided to hold on to a guy whose armor is glowing red hot.
Yes, that
I
hits.
can't let go on this turn.
You could have let go if you wanted to.
You could have chosen to fail.
I said you can let go if you want to.
What's the fun in that?
All right. Fair enough.
I
I
haven't
guess.
taken any damage this fight, and if you guys don't kill him, I will.
Wow, we were this close to a perfect game.
Because of heat metal, we could just walk away, and as long as I maintain concentration for the next minute, he's basically screwed.
Yeah.
He just
Last time
boils
I
inside
checked,
of his armor.
Cool guys don't look at explosions, and we're definitely not in the zone.
I would like to point out, no, by no means did I take any bad damage here.
It was 9.
Yeah, it was 9 damage out of 111. I'm fine.
And that was the only damage you took during the entire fight, because the giant could hit the broadside of a barn.
yeah, because the giant apparently got mad with his axe and threw a temper tantrum.
So yeah, you still have a second attack, Juno, and you still have Carl.
Yeah.
And you're still in the line of fire.
Yep. This poor guy.
Yeah, I'm just dangling him like a.
Yep.
I'm dangling
He's still
him like a
he's
neat
still
sack
alive,
to be
but not
ate
by
Carl.
much.
He's being treated like a pinata that's on fire. Everyone's surrounded him with a stick trying to beat him. And Carl's the child that's that doesn't need a stick to beat
Nope.
the pinata.
By the way, out of curiosity, is the fight still going on out?
The
outside
fight
with
is
the other
still
Viking?
going on a little bit, but the knights and
Okay,
the warriors are waiting.
because I was thinking that if they kill him before I do anything, then I was just gonna throw his corpse towards the enemy.
The fight
and
is
they were-
the fight
and
is
it was
still
gonna
going
be an
on.
insanely demoralizing move.
The fight is still going on.
All right.
Plans, right?
I mean, I think us
No,
killing
that
this
one does not
giant is
hit.
demoralizing.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but the chief was with the giant, so me throwing their chief's dead corpse at them
Never mind.
would instantly be like, oh god, but what of the giant?
Yeah. All right.
The giant was protecting the chief.
Well, Juno,
Was.
anything else before Douglas ends this fight?
I can't do anything else.
All right. Douglas is going to attack.
The
Watch
big
him roll
iron.
like 3 nat ones in a row.
He'd have to roll 4. He'd have to roll 4 misses to, and he hits. So
Just impales the dude and he's done.
yes, he does kill the guy, and he impales him.
All
Where's
right.
the candy?
Combat's over, I
Combat
assume,
is over,
for
yes.
us anyway.
For you.
All right, yeah. I throw the chief's body over to the enemy.
Yeah. You guys wait for a few minutes, and by the time the fight ends, a few Vikings surrender, but most of them are killed. And the various
I bet the ones that surrendered were the ones that saw their chief just get splattered on the ground.
and none of the Scots or actually, I'm gonna roll a check to see what happens about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
roll.
none of the Scots or knights were killed.
Ah, so none of our
Oh.
merry band are dead. That's good.
A few were wounded, but none were killed.
Yeah.
And they all come up onto the surface of the hill.
Now, what are we gonna do about this?
Merlin will say,
Well,
"We will bring a team of oxen up here up north here, and we'll drag these stones back. But we have won the battle for now. I will send a message back and have the oxen brought up."
is there anything in the camp we could loot?
No, not much.
Wait.
Unless you want the weapons.
Kalani, can you carry that giant axe?
Why?
That is our trophy for
my god.
this
I mean,
area. We need
technically,
to
I mean,
put it on the fireplace.
I mean, I doubt the axe is above a
Wait,
threshold of
You could
4,800 pounds.
You could
Or, no, my
hypothetically
carrying
use it.
capacity is 2,000, but
You could
400.
hypothetically use it, but you wouldn't be proficient with it, and you would have
Yeah.
disadvantage on attack
You
rolls.
could just get a
yeah,
shield.
no, exactly. It's
a
just better
Viking
to stick with
shield.
mine.
Can we put the axe inside the hole?
wouldn't
No, it is too big.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Why?
Because we need something to put over the fireplace.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We got
Get a
the
shield.
newspaper.
Get a Viking
Well,
shield.
shield's not nearly as impressive as, oh, remember that giant we killed one time? We still have its axe.
I just
know.
get
Absolutely.
John, just to appease Griswold, I walk over and immediately knock one of the giant's teeth out,
Okay.
That works too.
and then toss it to Griswold.
yeah.
It's a pretty big tooth. It's like the size of your fist.
Yeah, I imagined. That's why I chucked it at Griswold like a baseball.
Well, it's the size of Griswold's fist. It's not the size of Kalani's fist.
Yeah. Again, yeah, like I said, I chucked it like a baseball at her.
I'm gonna go for the catch.
Yeah.
Just casually walked up, butt end of my axe, knocked out her tooth.
Doing.
Well, I suppose you've earned your
Wait, no, I
reward.
get a running start first. I'm gonna go all the way over here.
Why are you running over there?
Well, we're playing catch with the giant's tooth.
Merlin says, "Well, I'm sure you earned your reward." He holds out his staff.
I guess.
Just so you know, as soon as we grab this, we're gonna disappear.
I'm aware.
Oh, okay, all right.
Hey, Farouk.
Magical rocks on it. Okay, let's live as well.
Hey, why don't you? Let's see. Who would look the best with a stick? just with a stick with them the whole time.
I mean,
Or you know
it's
what? You know what? I have the portable hole. I could stick it in there.
I mean, I could dual wield sticks.
Yeah.
I mean,
You could have
technically,
Carl
I have
carry
a
it.
yellow stick on my back, but when I push a button, it glows purple on the ends.
Are we gonna have Carl carry Merlin's staff?
Yeah.
He's always
Just have
Stick it in the
just
portable
tie
hole where it's safe. It's not a small rock.
Actually, what magical properties does the staff have?
It is just a +3 arcane casting focus.
Mechanically, I could use it.
No, you can't. You use tools as your casting focus.
I think it says an arcane focus. Either way, it wouldn't make sense for Varut. Spellcasting.
I don't think
I call
Shadow
the
Seer.
staff.
Are Shadow Seers an arc? Do they use arcane casting focus?
Yeah, I believe so.
Check your. Oh wait, no. It actually doesn't say what they use.
It doesn't say. It says spell casting.
So-
otherwise, as a cleric. So
Otherwise, it's a cleric, so you use a divine casting focus, not a arcane casting focus.
you got a point there.
Do you still want the stick?
Egg.
I want the stick.
All right,
It's,
Varut has the
um,
stick.
If you want to use it as a weapon, it'll just act as a quarterstaff.
All right, Varut, take the staff of Merlin.
All right.
Oh,
Varut
okay.
takes it, and you all disappear. You fi-
Put it on my
I-
back. Okay.
I wave farewell to the Scot. I just picture the Scot after we're done, just like Yeah, that makes about as much sense.
You all,
yeah, that might as well have happened.
You surprisingly don't find yourself in Creneria's palace.
It
You
blew up
find-
already, did it?
You find yourself in a city, in the middle of a desert. The city
What?
is medieval styled, with what appears to be a large coliseum dominating the skyline.
Are we in that Coliseum?
No, you are not.
Okay,
And
okay.
a cry, and you hear, I don't actually have a name for this yet. I'm gonna pull one out of my butt here. You hear
For the item that we're looking for.
Carmelac.
yes. You hear
I don't know.
Creneria tell you you are after
Mark.
the Indomitable Ruby, which is a ruby that can be won. You hear this almost immediately from one of those guys that like advertises stuff in. I guess a town crier would be the correct term. You
Yeah.
hear this. You hear almost immediately that such a thing can be won to the winner of the Dark Sun Games. Yeah. What would you guys like to do?
And as I'm figuring, I do not recognize this place.
Nope, you do not.
At all.
Nope.
Add a character. Quick question: are we still
Some
level 9?
feels nostalgic though.
What?
Are we still level 9?
No, you level up.
Okay.
Oh goody.
Good. Thanks for reminding me.
Okay. What does test level up do?
Feature.
I can make more magic items and a cheaper price, and I can attune to 4 of them.
Double the instance of an effect.
Let's see.
Which
Do we get the effects of a long rest? I'm just wondering because spell slots.
it would be
Not yet. No.
9.
Okay, so I still have reduced spell slot numbers. Okay. But I learn another spell, guys.
Oh god.
What?
Artificer.
Improved grapple.
Yes.
Ooh.
What
Oh,
does that mean?
You can drag
I
a
think
creature
that's
at no
improved.
penalty to movement, regardless of their size, and you can grapple creatures with a shield in your hand, but you can't make attacks with your shield while grappling using your shield hand. So basically, for you, you can drag anything regardless of its size, at no penalty to your movement.
All right,
You could
so
grapple the Drask and then just drag it wherever you want and throw it off a cliff.
Yep.
I could literally. Are you saying that with this, if I could, I could drag an AT-AT.
Yep.
Drag its leg out from under it.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yank. Plop.
I really am Grapple Master Kalani.
You know what? For now, I'm going to take fly.
That's literally all I get.
At 11th, next level, you get what is my favorite Juggernaut feature ever. The 11th level Ravager feature is called "Oh No You Don't." Starting at 11th,
I read about that.
Starting at 11th level, when a hostile creature successfully ends your grapple, you can use your reaction to make a grapple check against any creature within 5 feet of you.
Be like, troll, nope, get back here. It is glorious.
Oh no, you don't grapple.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for new health.
Okay. What would you guys like to
I should
do
probably
about
that too.
this town crier guy?
1d20
Yeah, probably.
plus 5 my con.
And plus an additional 1 because you're a Juggernaut.
Oh, yay!
And if we get the 13th
that's-
level, we
So
get an
that's the
extra 13 and then
14
plus
extra
2.
hits.
Artificer spells. That down to the
Oh,
third
and you get an additional use of your taunt, but
Yeah, that I don't care about that. I marked it down, but I don't care.
yeah. What would you guys like to do? We're gonna end the session soon, but I want to introduce this.
Oh yeah. Introduce
You go up to the
wherever
little
this
boy,
is.
the little boy that's the town crier. Like, how does one apply for these, games?
Just go down to the Coliseum, and there'll be,
Oh.
and you can even sign up as a group. Though there is an
What
individual
kind of
stage
games
to get
are
past.
these?
We have proven to be quite the formidable team.
Mhm. Tell me, what kind of games are these?
Gladiatorial combat. You will be sent against one of the Sorcerer King's many creatures, and if you survive the individual stage, you will be able to fight as a group against the champion. No one has ever beaten him.
Well,
And then
he's
we
about to
just
be
immediately. No, that would be too funny, wouldn't it?
If you beat the champion, you will get the Indomitable Ruby.
Well, I suppose we should go sign up.
What were you guys talking about being too funny?
Oh no! I just thought it would be too funny if the champion walked up and I immediately threw the portable hole under him and then picked it up. And then they're just like, what happened?
That would not work. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you that would not work.
Yeah. Oh, but I could throw him into the stands.
No, you couldn't do that either.
Oh.
The champion, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it is too big for you to throw.
Oh. But I could push it.
You could punch it, you could grapple it, you could chop it, but you could not throw it.
Grapple it and then drag it into the stands.
So yeah, you guys are going to go to the Coliseum?
Yeah.
Might as well and learn when these games are taking place if we have time to do a rest, because these guys want rest.
Yeah, you pass some what appear to be like grizzled, seasoned adventurers, and you hear them muttering about how they would sign up for the games if they were only 10 years younger. They would destroy the games. And you come up to the Coliseum. There's a...
Sorry, we have an age limit of...
no, it's like they're too... They're too, like, past it to... They don't think they're strong enough anymore.
They're past their prime.
Yeah. So... there's a guy with stubble and an eye patch sitting at the entrance to the Coliseum. You here to sign up?
I assume you're the one we're to talk to about that.
That'd be me, Archibald.
I see.
The first gate. If you want to sign up, head into the preparing area. We'll ask your names when you get into the fights.
All right.
First fight is tomorrow. There's quarters there for you.
Ah, very nice.
No entrance fee or anything, just... Yeah.
I mean, they're not paying us either, so I'd expect there to be quarters.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess head in, get ourselves registered, and
Yep, you
get
head
to the
in.
quarters.
There's some other fighters in the quarters, and they're quite dingy, and they really don't look like somewhere you want to spend the night. But then again, none of this city has looked like somewhere you wanted to spend the night.
True.
I
It
miss
feels like
home.
home.
Yeah, you're Juno. Ah, just like home. Me, I miss home.
You get the event. You get a long rest. You wake up to hearing vuvuzelas blasting a fanfare, and yeah, that's where we're gonna end the session.
I'm curious as to what the first game is. Is it going to be us gladiatoring?
It's all going to be
individual?
gladiatorial combat. First, you'll all be going against one thing individually, and then all of you together will go against the champion.
Honestly, I'm just really hoping that my first round I can just immediately throw the poor guy out of the stadium. Just boom. It's just like some scrawny little dude too. He's just like I can take you. No, you can't. Oh boy. Had fun, everyone?
Now I need to decide what to take for my 4th cantrip.
Oh, wait. Is that the level that we get 4th cantrip?
If you're an artificer, then yeah. Or not a 4th, a 3rd cantrip. I should rephrase. I have one from Spell Sniper.
Wait.
Me, it's 4.
Me, I just make my grapple even more terrifying than I am.
So I get an extra cantrip, an extra infusion that I can use, and then bonuses to magic items. So I have frost, poison spray, or something else. And see, what other options are there? Acid splash, dancing lights, frostbite.
Okay, what do I have? All right. No, that's light.
Mage hand, magic stone, mending, message, precipitation, resistance, shocking grasp, spare the dying, thorn whip, thunderclap.
I will go ahead and tell you guys what setting you're on. You are in the Dark Sun setting.
No clue what that is.
Fantasy Mad Max.
Okay.
Well, now you got me excited. I want to go to like actual Mad Max.
You won't be going to actual Mad Max.
I mean, that'd just be amazing. You got Varut you got Juno driving the car. You got Varut manning the turret up, and then you just got me also there. And then they're just like, here, take this explosive staff. And then I'm like, witness this. Actually, I think the funniest thing about an actual Mad Max setting would be that I would be the most useless.
No, I'm like, here, take the thermal detonator and eat it. And
yeah, you're just spending the whole time giving me things to throw.
Take all these explosive hand grenades and throw them at people.
Yeah. Don't be shy.
All you have to do is press this button and throw it. Hope it doesn't blow up in your hand.
God, that just sounds funny now.
Ray of frost or poison spray. Poison spray could be like a dioxis gas sprayer.
Yeah, that's there's literally stuff for that.
Yeah, or I can get message
actually.
Prestidigitation.
Oh, wrong check.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. So,
all right.
Thank you to everyone who watched or listened for watching or listening. We will be back next week with some fun Coliseum battles, including against the undefeatable champion of Athos. See you next week.